Broadcasting live from beautiful Midtown Manhattan, where on a clear night you can almost see Mariah Carey searching for a movie theater still showing glitter. It's the Ron and Fez Show. And I'm your announcer, Jeff Shea. And now let's introduce your hosts, the guys who want to congratulate Tony Danza on emceeing his first Miss America pageant and for being the first host to make the contestants look smart. Here they are, Rod Bennington, Fez Watley, radio's answer to anime.
Ron Bennington, Fez Watley. Hiya. We are Ron and Fez. I'm Ron. There's Fez.
Hello, everyone.
We'll be with you till 11 o'clock tonight. And once again, if anything breaks out, we'll let you know. But who would have thought on the over-under, Fezzy, 2 weeks would now have gone by and we get donut out of George W. Bush.
Still no war, still no attack, still no strike back.
Maybe he doesn't know.
I think he knows. I think he knows that we got bombed, that we got terrorist attacks.
But maybe he doesn't know how serious. Maybe he thinks it was just,
Oh, I think he understands. He comprehends that, Ronnie. He's got to.
Okay. Because I don't know. He's far away.
He's in Washington, near one of the attacks.
All right. I guess.
But why
he knows.
so long?
His approval rating came out today. 90% of the country said, "Woo, we like Bush."
All right.
Which I don't know whether it was the beer or the president. But of course, you're going to say you like the president right now.
That beats his father during the Gulf War.
Maybe he should just be saying, with this 90%, maybe I should just not do anything.
People like him right now at 90%, so stay the course. A father always wants his son to go on to have a bigger approval rating than he ever had.
Right.
That's the legacy.
Yeah, that's all.
That's all you want for your children.
Yeah, you
that
want
their approval ratings beat yours.
All I ever want is our kids to have better Arbitron numbers than ours. And luckily, we left it wide open for them.
Yeah, they should be fine when it comes to that heritage.
Yeah.
877-692-1027.
All right, so if you'd have taken the over-under on this, you would have won big money because nobody thought we'd be going 2 weeks.
I thought for sure as another weekend came and went that it would happen during the weekend.
Yeah. Well, whatever, Fez. Maybe it's best just to forget about it.
He froze his assets.
Great. Now Ben Loudon can't get a new pool. He broke into TV to say that today, like we were going to feel even.
We've frozen the assets of the terrorist operatives.
Oh, all right. Well, let them try to get a credit card then.
Right now, there's a terrorist kicking the hell out of an ATM machine.
Why don't we just destroy their credit rating? That'd be the smart move.
That's just the start, Ronnie. That's just the start.
Remind me to tell Al Dukes, our producer, when he opens that door, to please say to everybody, stop screaming before I go in.
Or you're only going to be able to open the door during commercials.
Right. That's the only time you'll be able to come and go.
Because that's like the old Doritos commercial where you open the door and there's a party going on inside. Everything's silent until you open the Doritos door.
You hear that new rule, Al?
You can't open the Doritos door anymore. We're here for the party.
So that's that.
So you're just going to have to be locked inside the vault with us until commercial breaks.
So 90% approval rating for the president, which you got to wonder what the mayor's is, because people talk about the mayor, not the president.
Right.
The mayor must be about 96%.
The mayor, huge. Everyone just wanting to hug onto the mayor.
Right.
Bette Midler about made out with him at Yankee Stadium.
Sure she did. She always wanted to.
The people are nuts for Rudy. Today in all the papers, the story is Rudy's going to come on television and ask for a third term. He did nothing of the like.
Right. Well, I don't think they know any way of pulling that off is what the problem is.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to change a law by when? Tomorrow?
Yeah, the primaries are tomorrow again. And if you voted 2 weeks ago on September 11th, you do have to vote again.
Yeah.
If you already got your vote in before the attacks. Those don't count.
Oh, you got to go back.
Yeah, you got to vote again.
I see. Are you going to go vote tomorrow?
Yeah, I think I'm going to go write in Rudy.
Are you going to write it in? Is there a place to write in?
I don't know, because we just have the levers.
Yeah, we got
those
the levers.
Old machines that look like a electric chair or something.
Al, see if there's anyone we can call and ask if we can write in.
Okay. If your voting machine just has the levers.
Yeah, I've used those machines before around here, and there is a place to write in with the lever.
Now, I'm a Democrat. Could I write Rudy in there?
I think you could write in whoever you like.
Actually, I don't know anyone else. It's been so long.
Does anyone even want to do it anymore?
No.
You know, you had a nice, clean, prosperous New York City that had an end to this, and you were just going to take over the controls.
Everyone forgets that we couldn't stand them, though, before this all started.
Right. So I think I'm writing in Rudy, even though Rudy said don't do that, that it's wasting a vote.
I might just write in Fez.
Now, do you have to actually write it on a lever?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
I don't think that would work out.
I'll just find out what we got to do to write in.
Hey, Craig, you're on the Ron and Fez show, buddy.
Hi, Craig.
Hey, how you doing? I wanted to say, in addition to President Bush, freezing the assets, I love where he goes, and you know what? You can't do business. We're forbidding businesses from doing business with terrorists and terrorist-fun organizations. Who are these people who are doing business with the terrorists?
Guys that sell rocket launchers, I guess.
I don't even know anybody. What terrorists are you doing business with? I found that to be so funny.
All right, thanks a lot. All right, so now
I know, it's not like there's a store called Terrorists R Us.
We're stopping them from making a living, and I love it, Fez. I love it.
Hitting them where it hurts, Ronnie, first in the pocketbook, then in their big fat faces.
Bush is all over them. Hey, let me ask you this, Fez.
All right.
And I know you're a lifelong Republican, and you've never even been to the other side of voting.
In my very short life, yes.
You pull that big R ever since Dewey.
I did not vote for Dewey. I am not that old.
Oh, that's right. You missed your Dewey vote.
I was busy that day. None of us went to the polls, Ronnie. We thought it was a lock. There's no way Truman could have won. Why bother?
So, let me ask you this. What would the Republicans and the Rush Limbaughs and the Fox News people be doing if Bill Clinton was still in office, or even if Al Gore had been elected, and nothing happened after 2 weeks? They would not be playing it cool and holding the court. They would be flipping out.
They would be trying to eat him alive.
Yeah.
Bill Clinton, they would do it to. They would do it even more to Al Gore.
Even more, huh?
Yeah. They would really, the wuss word would be going all over the place.
So, but we're all pretty much holding cool. And I tell you right now, the peace thing is getting bigger and bigger every day.
Yeah, the peace protests. I think we had another one Friday, right?
Yeah, they're all over the place.
So I hate to see the enthusiasm start waning. We were all very patriotic for 2 weeks.
Enthusiasm. That's what we need.
Some more enthusiasms.
Here is Chad. Chad, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hello, Chad.
Hey, guys. How's it going?
We say, buddy.
I have a question. First of all, I'm a, card holder 1181 and 5766. And I've got a question about, your attitude towards Bush right now. What do you expect him to do?
Something. Something.
We're wondering, Chad, is the enthusiasm going to leave this president?
I think the enthusiasm is going to leave the American people before it leaves the president.
Well, that would be up to the president to keep that going.
Right. Are the people going to lose their enthusiasm for the president?
I think that this guy could give us each $1 million tax cut, and his approval rating will still go down over time. It's going to happen.
Chad, but seriously, are you not even a little bit surprised?
No, not really, because at first I was thinking, bomb them right away, but we don't need, look what Clinton did when they bombed the embassies in Africa.
Yeah,
right.
Just immediately launched,
cheesy little cruise missile strike. Didn't even hit the right target.
But maybe if that would have just held us over for a few days. You know what I mean? Maybe if we just had one or two of those.
Yeah, but we need to figure out, first of all, we have to, if we don't check out our options,
right. Yeah, we know
we're going to be inciting, World War III between every non-Muslim country and every Muslim country. The British SAS, they already have troops in Afghanistan right now, which, makes me a little bit upset that we don't have people in there now, and, we're not doing something yet. But
you're turning on Bush, aren't you? You're turning on him.
Oh, I feel it.
I feel it, Chad. All right, buddy, thanks. I mean, obviously, we think the guy has a plan, right, Buzz?
Yeah, that's all you can do is think that. The other options are unthinkable. To think that they're sitting around with nothing going on.
Hey, Adam, you're on Ron and Fez.
What's up, guys?
Hey, buddy.
It took us 4 months to bomb Japan after they got us.
No, it didn't. No, it didn't.
It didn't?
No, you need to watch that movie, Pearl Harbor.
You can't go by Ben Affleck.
He went right after him, the day after.
You want a 4-month movie? The movie was too long as it was.
No, that movie wasn't 4 months long?
Supposedly they did go right after him. The guys from Hawaii flew right in there, yeah.
Well, those are crazy Hawaiians.
No, they were the U.S. Navy.
It was a Navy base.
Oh, I made Fez laugh. I feel good.
At you.
It wasn't.
It's all right.
You would call up and crap your pants and Fez would laugh at you.
It wasn't High Chief Peter Maivia going after him. Yeah. Lord. This is who we're fighting for, Ronnie.
Oh, speaking of we're fighting for, the word I'm getting, the word I'm hearing, Carter from RonFez.net has signed up for the Marine Corps.
Nice! Way to go, Carter. Way to serve.
Semper Fi, young man. Semper Fi.
Yeah. Good for you. You know what? That's, even if it wasn't wartime, that's going to do him a lot of good.
He needs that. Yeah.
He does. Yeah. They're going to get him in shape.
Yeah. And I think, get him away from some of that wimpy friends that he hangs around with.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and here's the thing. A young man like that needs to get out and get some fresh air, not sit in front of a computer screen.
He's green right now.
Yeah. They're going to mold him.
They won't even have to put that makeup, that green makeup on his face.
Because he's just mildewing in front of a computer screen.
Hey, Al Dukes. Yes. We ought to have a party for Carter, going away party.
All right?
Yeah, sure.
Get some chicks, get some dope, and let's do this thing up right.
All right, one last party night before he ships out. That's good. Way to go, Carter. I'm so proud of him.
George, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Ron and Fez.
Yeah. Hey, George.
Okay, it's been 2 weeks, and no counterattack yet.
Yeah.
Here's what I'm thinking. When they attacked us, we didn't see it coming. It was a sucker punch.
Okay.
They're expecting a strike back right now.
So we give them a couple years.
We give them a nice sucker punch. Let them not see it coming.
All right, how long do we wait?
Yeah, how long does that take?
That I don't know.
To where they're not expecting it anymore.
All right, well, you think about it, George, and call us back.
I'll let you know.
All right, thanks.
Because we want to know when the proper sucker punch time limit has expired.
We're going for sucker punch, which I like.
I guess so. We're going to let them wait till they're sleepy again. Till they decide to shut their eyes.
Why don't we TP the place? We just drop toilet paper all over Ben Loudon's.
They would love it. They would love to get their hands on some TP.
Yeah, no kidding. They're wiping their butts with rocks over there right now.
Ow. Try to find me a smooth one.
Hey, Fezzy, you and I got some props from O&I for that show on Friday night.
Yeah.
Which we couldn't tell how it was going over.
No, we had no idea. The National Telethon was on for 2 hours, so we just added some commentary to it.
I think we finally know how to do radio. We turn on the TV and we just start talking.
Yeah. Living room radio.
Yeah.
Where we're just talking over the shows, like a bad house guest. Hey, Ted. Ted, you're on Ron and Fez. How you doing there, buddy? Hello, Ted.
Yeah, Ron and Fez. At first, when I heard the attack, I was all gung-ho. I said, go out, kill every Arab, run to the stores, go to your corners. It's been 2 weeks. I've settled down. I've had a couple of, nice joints and everything like that.
Right.
I say we just get some grief counseling and
I think a lot of people are feeling that way, Fez.
No, not at all. Americans, wake up. Bare arms. Get out there, you dirty, lazy bastards. Start kicking some ass.
Oh, he was being sarcastic.
Yeah, he had me going there.
Yeah.
Because I'm hearing that from a lot of people.
No, not a chance, man. Them dirty sand dog bastards. Can you say that on the radio?
Yeah.
I did it already, right?
Yeah.
I love you guys.
All right, talk to you later.
Can I throw you a kiss? Wait.
No,
Oh, okay,
no
see.
kisses. No kisses. That weirds me out.
Quit kissing the host.
There is a lot of people that write in, hey, if we do something, they're just waiting so they can retaliate. And a lot of people are talking that way.
Well, we shouldn't worry about that, right? I mean, no, we
should worry.
We should worry about being attacked, but I mean, we shouldn't do it out of fear.
Yeah, it shouldn't be we're afraid to make them mad.
That shouldn't be our major concern.
Huh. Well, we got to do something for Carter.
Yeah. I just don't want to see the flag start coming down and stuff. Like people think this is over.
I think you're going to start to see it. Yeah, I think you're going to start to see that.
Is our flag down in our office?
No.
Okay.
We had trouble with the tape, but it's back up.
Oh, good. Make sure we have some really strong Scotch tape for that thing.
Hey, Vinny, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Vinny.
Hi, guys. How you doing?
Yeah.
Big ass card holder, 5463.
Hoo-ah!
Go ahead, 5463.
Well, listen, I think this war, when it happens, it's going to happen soon, but whenever it does happen, we should just whore it out. Let corporate America, take over everything. Let's go there before we start dropping bombs, putting up our billboards, and then each missile launch be brought to you by a different corporation.
Now, Fez, you see this? People are already comfortable making jokes about it.
Right, we've moved into that stage.
Yeah, we're into that stage.
I think that's way past acceptance.
Right.
No, I think
now, remember the first couple days after this happened, people were even paranoid to talk at all.
Uh-huh.
Now it's like, oh, we ought to let Coke sponsor this thing. Yeah.
I think it'll show how strong we are.
They said yuck, yuck, yuck.
Yes. Just Vinny, nobody else.
Ow.
All right, thanks, Ben.
Okay.
Hey, Vinny. Yeah, now they're ready to put up Pepsi-Cola brings you this Patriot missile.
Fezzy, our buddy who got stapled is home now. It's the ass man.
I'm an ass man. Yeah, I'm an ass man.
Ass man.
Okay, give me 3 joints, 2 AK-47s, 3 nuclear bombs, 3 missiles.
Why would you curse, ass man? Are you still in your IV drip?
I'm popping a staple over here.
All right.
I'm sorry.
He just said it's F and BS. Well, are you on some kind of drug, yes, man? You've never cursed on the radio before.
No drugs. Pure natural.
You're sounding a little bit more like yourself, except for the swearing.
I'm sorry. Just that, that whole Bush thing just just does me wrong. I just want us to go in there. Sorry.
I don't think we're going to, ass man.
You're not in shape to, ass man.
I think the war is over and it's cleanup time.
Uh-oh.
All right, thanks, ass man.
Talk to you later.
When are you going to be able to come in?
Well, I'm eating somewhat normal food. I'm able to eat 3/4 of an egg and a little bit of mashed potatoes now.
Really? Does it hurt?
A little bit. It especially hurts right when I sleep. When I have to move and everything. I'm a shifter.
How much weight have you lost?
A few pounds. You can notice it.
You think it's still going to work?
I can't wait to see you, ass man.
Talk to you guys soon.
All right,
I'll show you my scar.
Talk to you later.
Bye.
He's undoing that scar and just throwing burgers right into his stomach.
Does Billy Staples have a scar? I never saw it.
I think Billy Staples has a scar. I think they sliced him open pretty good.
I never even thought about that. Hey, Jennifer, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hi, Jennifer.
Hi, what's up? I just wanted to say, about the whole thing about them waiting.
Oh, God, hold on,
I'm
honey.
sorry, Jennifer.
Billy just came running and showing us his enormous scar.
That thing is... How long is that, Billy?
It's almost a foot.
Oh,
about
my
10 inches.
God.
Wow.
Yeah, from my belly button to my the base of my chest, yeah.
Right.
That is disgusting.
Oh, man, that is long.
All right, stop. I don't want to look.
And still deep.
I don't want to look. What were you saying, Jennifer?
Go ahead, Jennifer.
Okay, like with the whole thing about them waiting for to find him and everything. How do they know that he's not here in the United States?
I thought I saw him today.
The last place that they would think of him being would be here, and then they're wasting all this time.
What would you do, Jen, if it was up to you?
It was up to me. I'd shoot his ass if I saw him.
Good for you, Jen.
She sees him, she'd shoot him.
All right.
All right, thanks.
Alrighty.
So, according to Jennifer, we haven't bombed yet because we think he might be in this country and we don't want to bomb ourselves.
Right.
Okay.
That would be a mistake. And
Right.
Then Bush is doing the right thing.
Yeah, then it is smart.
Do you think we got a plan?
Yeah, we got a plan. We have to have a plan. By now.
The president doesn't say we have a plan. You ever notice that?
Right.
You know, he came out today. We froze their assets.
Uh-huh.
And he thought that we were going to go wild.
I know. Most people have bad credit anyway, so
Right.
that doesn't affect them. They go through their lives like
Right.
that.
Every drug
with
dealer,
credit card debt.
Every drug dealer I ever knew just worked cash. Nothing else.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, the freezing the assets wasn't exactly the airstrike we were looking for.
Yeah.
877-692-1027.
Tony, what's happening, buddy?
Hi, Tony.
Hey, how you guys doing?
Hey, man.
All right. Card holder 7282, guys. Hoo-ah! All right, I got a good story of retribution for you.
Okay.
My buddy, taking a trip drove his buddy to college, taking a train back, an Amtrak train, and he's sitting next to this drunken Arab guy. Guy's getting all out of hand, starts touching my buddy. Buddy turns around and cracks him in the face. And after gets off the train, he starts yelling at him, saying, "You'll remember me one day." He's like, "I want you guys to write a book about me." I guess my friend's just like some crazy dude, you know. Turns out, like, he tells this story to his old man. The FBI comes to his house. They check him out. They ask all these questions. This is, like, happened in August. Then about, 2 weeks maybe after it happened, they finally come to his house. And they talk to him. This is like a couple days ago. And they ask him all these questions. And they send a surveillance camera from one of the liquor stores he bought his alcohol that he was drinking on the train from.
Yeah.
Comes back. The picture of the guy is linked to, like, on the most wanted list, the FBI guys came up. And they linked him to maybe 6, 7 more guys that they nailed. So it turns out that the guy was part of this whole terrorist thing, and my buddy cracked him in the face. So I just want to give a shout-out to him. Somebody got a shot in. I don't know if Bush is going to do anything, but my buddy got a good, shot off.
Thanks a lot, Tony.
All right, guys. See you.
Okay. So far, one of the terrorists has been smacked in the face on a train. Let's put that in our win column, Hawk. That sounded just like the story the jobber told about Chris Duke.
Right. Maybe that story will help you get laid down at the bowling alley. But it ain't going to work with us.
And then Dewey, he smacks one of the terrorists right in his effing face.
Dewey. Hey, Beth, you're on Ron and Fez.
What's up, guys? Card holder 3342.
Hoo-ah! Hey, 3342, what's going on?
Listen, I need your help, okay? My boyfriend is completely psycho. He has a new name for Osama bin Laden, and he's, like, singing it around our apartment. It's driving me nuts. And the only way that he'll stop is if I let you guys know what it is.
Okay.
It's "Oh Slob on my nobbin."
Oh, slob on my nobbin.
And it's driving, he's like singing his song. He wrote a little show tune. Fezzy, you'd like that, right?
Yeah, sure. You kidding me?
Why?
All right. Thanks a lot, honey.
Thank you, guys.
All right.
She was cute.
It's a completely different attitude. You're right, Ronnie.
Maybe I know it's all jokey now.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's all funny.
Now we're the United Jokes of America.
I'm just curious. I asked you for this 2 days ago. You refused to give it to me. I'm just going to start and say, Al, you got to do stuff. You got to do stuff.
It's Ralph. The birthday party's over.
Yeah, the birthday party is well over now.
You got a year till you get another free day.
Hey, Johnny, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, Fez.
Hey, buddy.
Hi, Johnny.
9913. Hoo-ah!
Hello? Yeah, go ahead, 9913.
I just wanted to let you guys know, everyone's calling up saying that they need to do something right away, But what people need to understand that this is not going to take like a week, and we just bomb them just like you bomb roaches and get rid of them. This is going to take a while, and I think everybody in America needs to understand that. And that's what a lot of people call and say, "Oh, we need to do something." I mean, I understand that, and I'm mad too, just like anyone else. But this is not easy.
John, when do you think we'll do something?
Well, I'm not sure.
If you had to pick a date.
I think that's what the whole problem is.
You know what? I say we wait.
Do something I think we're going to wake up one day and find out that someone was done.
I think we wait 40, 50 years, Fezzy.
50 years?
Because they ain't going to expect it.
We can't wait 50 years.
Hey, Fezzy, I get this.
I'll be 70.
I get this email all the time. Don't forget that revenge is best served cold.
Exactly.
You know,
that's from Star Trek.
You know, it's from Star Trek, Wrath of Khan. Now, I actually, excuse me just a second, John. I actually heard one of the pundits on these news cable talk shows say that there is an old Middle Eastern saying that revenge is a dish best served cold. Now, is that really from the Middle East, or is it from Star Trek? Did Star Trek take it?
Khan is an Arab.
Hey, Ron, you ever had a fight when you were a teenager in high school?
Yeah.
And for some reason, this guy, you couldn't beat him, but you waited like maybe a month, 2 months, or I mean, whatever time it took until you, like, caught the guy off guard by surprise.
Yeah.
I think that's the type of thing that
here's the thing.
The U.S. is doing.
Right, but this guy didn't punch us in the head. He bombed our city.
I
so
understand
what are we waiting for? Do we see him drunk coming out of the prom one night?
No, but what I'm saying is you don't want to get into a tit for tat. You know, like you bomb us, okay, we're going to bomb you right back, and then it's back and forth. You just want to, I think what they're trying to do is, like, infiltrate somehow. I'm not even sure.
It's probably just somehow. That's how we're going to do it. All right, see you, man.
All right, guys.
We can't wait for somehow, someday.
People love this Bush.
90% approval rating.
90%.
Who's the 10%? They ought to be charged with treason.
They should be charged with high treason.
High treason?
High treason.
That's rough. That carries a stiff penalty. I don't know what it is, but I'm sure it's stiff.
They have to be keyholed. Here's,
Cornhold.
No. As many times as you want to do that, you can't.
The only true justice.
Hey, Gene, you're on Run and Fez.
Hey, Gene. Gene?
Oh, he's gone.
Oh, we lost Gene.
We did lose Gene.
877-692-1027.
Well, Fez, here's one for you. Al, line 11 is for you off the air, okay? Out of Newsday.com, I actually got this off the Drudge Report, but then they click it back. I guess this is going to be a Newsday tomorrow because it's on Newsday.com now, Fez.
All right.
Internment camp, you know what that is, right?
Right, didn't we do that with the Japanese-American citizens during World War II?
Right, which most people said was one of the saddest, darkest things this country's ever done. And I think we even ended up having to pay those people cash, didn't we?
Yeah, I think they got retribution.
1/3 of all New Yorkers, I guess this is the state of New York, maybe it's a city, 1/3 of all New Yorkers favor establishing internment camps.
Wow, for Arab Americans.
Yeah. Now, according to this, it's saying individuals who authorities identify as being sympathetic to terrorist causes.
Oh, okay. So that's not taking exactly the storekeepers and the deli owners and stuff.
Right.
And the newsstand guys.
Yeah, so that's not that big of a deal. I mean, that's just saying sympathizers. Why even put that in there, Matt Drudge? And I had to read the damn thing.
So basically, it's just like we're taking in people for questioning.
Right.
Like we've been doing anyway.
But, I mean, if you have somebody who you know is, like, happy, get rid of them.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, take that guy in who's thrilled about this. You can tell.
877-692-1027. It's the Ron and Fez Show.
Ron and Fez. 1027 WNEW.
Starting tomorrow, there's a very special open house event going on at New York sports clubs. They're going to open their doors for one day only, and what they're going to do is New York sports clubs will substantially reduce their joining rate from over $200 to only $50.
Now listen to this. For every person that joins on Tuesday, September 25th, the New York sports clubs will donate $25, half of the $50 joining fee, to the American Red Cross Disaster Relief Fund.
Nice. Way to go, New York sports clubs. Give them a call, 1-800-301-1231 for the New York Sports Club nearest you so you can check this out.
75 tri-state area locations. There's one in your neighborhood. And remember, the New York Sports Club offers only month-to-month membership, which means no long-term contract hassles.
So call 1-800-301-1231 or go to the New York Sports Club nearest you tomorrow, Tuesday, September 25th, to take advantage of this special offer.
Take charge of your health now while helping others at the same time.
New York Sports Clubs, there's a million reasons to join.
Ron and Fez, 102.7 WNEW.
Trying to keep the home fires burning. We're on a Fez.
877-692-1027. Here's Jack. Jack, you're on the Ron and Fez show. Hi, Jack.
Hey, how are you?
Hey, buddy.
You were talking before about people maybe losing a little faith, and you didn't want to see the flags come down.
Right.
I don't think you have to worry about that at all. I was at the Cal Ripken 400 at Dover, Delaware, and the camaraderie was unbelievable.
The NASCAR fans have the patriotism going, huh?
Nice.
So they're flying the flags?
There was over 100, I think it was like 110,000 people in the stands, sold-out race, packed. I'm going to say over 70% of the crowd had flags in their hands.
Let me just ask you this. Was it Confederate flags?
No. There was a few.
Yeah.
And then a lot of them had those big number 3 flags.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's what they'll never forget.
Right. Was that the race where Rusty Wallace got into the fight with Ricky Rudd or whatever?
This weekend?
Yeah.
I didn't see that. I mean, I was in and out of the pit.
At 110,000 people, there's no way you can see.
Right. But you're at one part of the track and you can't see everything that's going on. You can hardly hear everything that's going on because it's so loud.
All right. Thanks a lot, man. See you later.
All right. Take care.
Here is Bob. Bob, you're on our Ron and Fez.
What's up, guys? Big ass 8083.
Hey, Bob.
What's up? My problem with Bush is that he's barking, but he ain't biting. See, if someone came up to me and hit me in the mouth, I wouldn't walk away for 2 months. I'd come right back and I'd hit him right back. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
We're Americans. We should start acting like it. Right?
All right, so, Fezzy,
So that's Bob. We've already got off the bandwagon.
So approval ratings are dropping as we speak.
Right. Well, what is that, 89% now?
No, well, probably wouldn't even be that.
Oh, okay, good.
You know, this is
good. I hate to see those steep drops.
Terry, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hi, Terry.
Yeah, hi, Ron. Hi, Fez. Just a comment about U.S. retaliation. The fact that he knows we're coming, but he doesn't know when, has got to be driving him crazy.
We're driving him batty.
If you've ever been threatened by somebody who says, I'm going to get you, and you don't know when, where, how.
That's what I do with Fez. I always come over to get him.
And I hate it.
And I'm going to.
Well,
you're not.
He's got to be running like a little scared rat right now.
I am not.
You know, even, say on America's Most Wanted.
Right.
You got your picture up there. You start running. You can't trust anybody. You doubt your friends. You don't know,
Do you know I saw America's Most Wanted and they're dealing with terrorists now?
Really?
Yeah. He was at Ground Zero. What's his name? John Walsh?
Right, yeah. I saw him down at Ground Zero being interviewed.
Now he's dealing with terrorists. That's going to be his new thing.
Huh.
This guy knows how to ride a trend.
Oh, yeah.
He's smart.
He's got a cause.
He's smart.
Terry, you seem to be experienced with this being on the run from the law.
Not the law, but I have been threatened at one time, and it is not a nice position to be in because it's even hard to sleep.
Really? It would freak you out?
You just don't know what, every noise, you jump.
Did you ever have a boyfriend who did this to you?
Yes.
I'm going to get that little kitty. I'm going to get that kitty.
I gotta get that kitty.
I'm going to get it.
I gotta get that kitty.
What you hide? What you hide?
Scary.
What you got down there? What you got down there?
I got kitty. You gotta have it.
All right, Terry.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Take care.
Here's Donna. Donna, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hi, Donna.
Hello?
Yeah.
Hi, guys. I just wanted to give you my point of view on what I think the reason is that we haven't made a military move yet.
Go ahead.
And unlike the animals that attacked us without warning, the humanitarianism in our president and the country are trying to give the refugees of Afghanistan a chance to leave. They need time to get out. Have you ever seen how most of these people live? They live in the streets, in burned-out buildings and complete rubble. I believe they're giving them a chance to flee because they were supposed to have reopened their borders this morning to let even more in. And I believe
All right, let me ask you this, Donnie.
That's the reason
Donnie, let me
they're
ask you
waiting.
this. How do we know the terrorists aren't fleeing?
Because I'm sure they have
They're
guards
staying.
at the borders.
Right, we can trust that.
But no,
what
I'm
did
not
Tom
saying,
Petty
no,
say?
I'm not saying we trust anybody, but I believe that's
Honey,
the
what
reason
did Tom
we're
Petty
waiting.
say? What did Tom Petty say?
You don't have to live like a refugee. These people
Right.
don't have
That
any
is
choice.
what he said, yeah.
But that's what I believe. They're waiting
But
to
no,
give the
they do
people
have a choice.
chance
Tom
to
Petty even
flee.
said it.
I believe that's what it is. And he said it would come at his time and his hour, and I most definitely believe that. And I believe it's going to be severe. And his ratings haven't dropped with me at all.
Who, Bin Laden's?
No,
I hope
Bush.
not.
No, with Bush. I believe it's going to happen.
You
and
think
it's
he's
gonna
your guy?
happen big. But I am scared with their latest threat that it was going to be more cruel and inhumane than the first one. That's what scares me.
Yeah, they're never
That
going to
is quite
stop.
frightening.
They're never going to stop.
Right?
No, I don't think it's ever going to stop.
Yeah. I wish Patty would have sang this the other night. And just started screaming in a big Ben Loudon poster. You know what? Tom Petty, one of the few guys I thought the other night at this cavalcade of stars and...
The Playtone
depressing
Galaxy
thing
of
I've ever
stars?
seen in my life. I turned it off after 5 minutes.
He was one of the few who wrote a song that you could get behind.
Yeah,
that
well-
whole Don't Back Down.
Right.
You know, everybody
Absolutely.
else was
And I
acting
believe
like
that one,
like
I
we
believe
lost
that
the war.
100%.
All right, talk to you later, Donna.
Thank you.
All right,
Take
say-
care, Donna. So Donna says we're waiting because we got to let some innocents get out of the way.
Right. Supposedly they're running for the border, Fezzy, like Taco Bell.
Oh, so get that Christopher Cross right like the wind.
I'm going to make him work tonight. I'm going to make him produce tonight.
Are you?
Yeah.
He's out of producing shape,
Right,
Ronnie.
I know he is.
You might be a little hard on him.
I'm going to start wanting stuff. Here's Gene. Gene, you're on Run of Fez.
Hey, Gene.
Hey, guys. How you doing? Great show.
Yes, it is.
Listen, the reason I was calling is that my concern is that we're going to focus so much effort in the short term overseas, and we have a tremendous problem right here at home. You read in the papers, you hear all this stuff that 6 of these hijackers lived in Paterson, New Jersey for a period of time. You have in Flushing, Queens, you have dissent in some of these mosques where the people are supporting out in the streets Bin Laden. And
I've heard that, but I've never seen it. Have you, Fez?
No, I've not seen one bit of that.
And yet people always tell us, oh, in this neighborhood it's happening.
Is that part of the urban legends of these attacks?
I think it is.
No, I don't think so. I mean, it was covered pretty clearly in the New York Times. And
no, it wasn't.
The thing in Paterson, New Jersey...
Listen to me. First of all, Gene, seriously, it was not in the New York Times.
No, it was. I read the article myself.
What day?
It definitely was.
I didn't see it. I just don't know whether any of those stories are true. I've heard them from time to time.
I think in Paterson, New Jersey, they said today that 6 of the hijackers lived for a period of time there. Right. And I think we have a very big problem right here in New Jersey and in New York that, if we're going to go ahead and start attacking over in the Middle East without first addressing what we have in our backyard, I think we're just opening ourselves up for a world of problems.
All right, buddy. See you later.
All right.
So, all right, we attack Patterson first.
Now we got Tom Ridge on this situation now, Fezzy.
Yes, he's the Secretary of Homeland Security, which I buy insurance from. I have life insurance from them, Homeland Security.
Homeland Security, how may we help you?
Yes, I think there's some terrorists that live next door.
Hang on, we're going to put you on with Mr. Ridge.
Harry.
Mr. Ridge? Phone call like 12.
Is this Homeland Security?
Yes, Homeland Security, may I help you?
I think there's a terrorist that lives next door to me. Afraid of.
We'll send one of our agents.
No, don't send him over now.
And you have fire insurance.
Not yet, should I?
Everyone should. What about renters?
Hey, George, you're on Ron of Fez.
Hi, George.
Yeah. The Daily Record in New Jersey reported yesterday that the reports of the cheering in Paterson were false.
Right. I've never read it anywhere. This guy picked it up on some old New York Times that no one's
It was
No one
probably
gets delivered.
I think the Times were mentioning that there were reports of that. See ya.
Thank you, George. Yeah,
but no one is actually. No one's had it on TV. They've got cameras everywhere.
Right. We've got every angle of the attack, but there's not one in Patterson, New Jersey, where the alleged celebrations took place.
Jason, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, how you doing, guys?
Hey, buddy.
Hi, Jason.
I got a reason why I believe that we're not attacking yet.
Go ahead. Give me the Jason theory.
Well, I think it's more like on a diplomatic level. I think they're trying to go through the investigation and have undeniable proof that it's linked to
I surely hope not.
Bin Laden.
I hope not.
Because a lot of our bases that we're trying to put down are in a lot of Islamic countries, and if
Jason, I believe what the president said is we're going to go after people whether they had anything to do with this single act or not.
No,
people we believe to be terrorists.
Yeah, the whole network.
So we don't have time to be getting proof and...
But
as they called it, the multi-tentacled Hydra.
What I'm talking about is just the attack on Afghanistan, why we're sending troops there. And before we go on attacking, for no reason, whether or not, like a lot of these Islamic countries have like a majority or a minority group of Taliban people in there. And what they're saying...
You're not even making sense, Jason, but thanks, buddy.
Thank you for trying.
Majority of what?
A majority of Taliban-type people.
How does Bill Riley ever want to do shows like this? Tell me the truth. How quick before you become so bored?
Or you just beat your head on a microphone.
At least now we have something, interesting to talk about. But they'll do the same thing with some stupid tax cut.
All right,
and ridiculous things.
And school vouchers.
Yeah, it would drive me insane. They would turn on that show and I would just be hung. I would have hung myself during the commercial.
Yes, there's school voucher type people out there.
That was your same as Tom Rich voice. What's going on? This is your new thing of voices? You're just grabbing your nose?
That's my caller voice. Tom Rich was like this.
Sham, you're on Manifest.
Sham?
Hi, this is the first time I turn on your radio.
Yeah.
A really good show.
It's not a very good impression.
No, I like it. Quality.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Appreciate it.
I got to get somebody on those phones.
That won't, trade the cow for magic beans.
Steve, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hi, Steve.
Hey, Ronnie Fezzy. How are you tonight?
Good. What can we do for you, Steve?
Hey, you know what? I think this whole thing has to do with the Bush clan has performance anxiety. That's what I think it is. Because all that Georgie has to do is look at his dad and see what happened. His dad couldn't take out, that weasel at the end of the Gulf War, and a year later we got Bill Clinton for president.
See you later.
All right.
I hope he's not thinking about the next election, Fez.
I don't think so. That's pretty far off. That is way down the line. So I doubt it. He'll probably clean up this mess and then won't run again.
No.
And say, that's it. Thank you. Good night.
We'll clean up the mess.
Appreciate it.
And ride out of here, Fez.
Uh-huh.
You idolize this guy as some kind of Western star.
He'll end terrorism and that'll be it.
I know you like him, Fez.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm backing him now because he's our president.
Good, I appreciate that.
But why do you like him?
What
has he ever done, other than not been Gore, that you like about him?
That's probably about it.
Okay.
To be honest with you.
Right.
The fact that he wasn't Al Gore. Because I would love to have John McCain in there right now, too.
No, you had the chance to vote for McCain. I pushed you towards McCain. You were all bushy boy. I'll never forget that. I found our guy, Fez. I'm ready to become a Republican.
I love John McCain. I want him to be vice president, too.
No, you did. Just 2 weeks ago, you were busting his balls.
About what?
About saying all he ever wants to do is stay in the paper. I know you were John McCain.
Said that.
I swear to God you did.
I said John McCain just wants to stay in the papers 2 weeks ago?
Oh, no, before the bombings. When you were mad about something he had done for Bush. You have never been kind to John McCain. Never once in your life. I'll check with
the air pirate.
All right, Al, tell me the truth. How has Fezzi, throughout the last, let's say, 5-6 months, acted or talked about John McCain?
I've never heard the name.
You've never heard of John McCain?
No, I've never heard
the senator.
No, I've heard of the name. I haven't heard of
You
Fez
ever hear
mentioned.
our shows at all?
Yes.
You never hear us talk about the air pirate, John McCain?
No.
You're just afraid of us both. You're afraid of us both.
The Air Pirate rocks.
Here's Beth. Beth, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hi, Beth.
Bethy.
Beth.
Oh, hi. Hi.
Beth.
Don't be a silly girl,
Yes.
honey. Talk to us.
You're gonna
Can you
get
hear me?
You're going to get the chokey. Go ahead, Beth.
Okay, hi. Can you hear me?
Beth, if you don't start talking, you're almost done.
I think Billy would have a better chance assaulting.
Your phone is working perfectly. We could hear everything you were saying.
You just made a fool out of yourself,
So you just
Beth.
yelled, hello?
Are you hearing me?
Carmine, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hi, Carmine.
Fez, how you guys doing, guys?
We're okay.
As far as the refugee thing is going, I to a sense, I can understand that. One of my friends who's known me, actually, it's a friend of my father's, has known me since I'm 15. It's like 13 years now. And he was in Rescue 2, second truck on scene when the first plane hit. Do you think they were thinking about his 2 kids sitting home right now?
Not at all.
Wondering how come daddy's not coming home?
Not at all.
You know, I mean, they're so worried about the refugees, then, you know, hey.
We don't know if they're worried about the refugees. That's just people's theories.
That was just that one lady's thoughts on why we're waiting.
Because for whatever reason, the military doesn't want us to know all their plans. And we're dying to know them.
Yeah, and please don't take our callers as a source from the Pentagon.
Right.
No, I understand that. I listened to the show long enough.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So what do you think about Operation Parking Lot?
You know, 2 weeks ago he could have got away with it. 2 weeks ago he could have got away with it.
Yeah.
But as time goes on, I think people are becoming a little more laid back.
Yeah, I don't know. All right, guys, have a good night, huh? Talk to you soon. Bye.
Everyone was told to go back to normal, and now we wonder, is it going to be too normal?
Right. How normal is it?
Right. When do we stop being normal and, get in on this? Are we supposed to act? But is normal meaning act like nothing ever happened?
Yeah, pretend that nothing ever happened. Like if you had a drunken dad.
Oh, yeah.
It's the drunken dad story. He comes home crazy at night, and in the morning you just get up and knock the glass off the breakfast table and have some cereal.
Mm-hmm. And nothing ever happened.
Nothing happened.
No, It's a new day. Have your
Right.
breakfast and go to school.
And maybe if you're good, he won't act that way. Maybe if you're really good, everything will be fine in your family.
Start learning that math. Bring home an A.
Mikey, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hello, Mike.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Hey.
Hey, I have a message here for citizens of the fast food nation. Everybody wants their results instantly. They want their news quick. They want their bombing
All right,
quick.
Mike, before you get into all this, who's the guy who popped up his head on Tuesday afternoon and Wednesday morning saying this is a war?
Absolutely.
Who said it?
Him.
Who's him?
The president.
Right.
Bush.
President Bush.
Right.
So we all said, okay, we're scared, we're nervous, but the president is telling us this is a war.
Right.
What do? We say. And he goes, I'll get back to you.
No, he's planning a war.
I know, but he's not keeping it. You know, Rudy is running around. He's staying in our faces. This is why everybody's like, oh, boy, I don't know if we could do it without Rudy.
Hey,
I just don't know.
Let's think about this for a second, okay?
When he should have
If this
popped his head up 2 weeks ago and said,
Absolutely.
I don't know what we're doing. I really don't even know if it's a war or maybe it's something totally different.
Yikes.
But I believed him.
That sounds scary, too.
Hey, guys, if this was World War II and the media was the way they are now, we'd all be speaking German. You guys, you can't have the story. Okay.
That was it, Mike? And he panicked.
Then he hung up.
I thought he was on his way to something. I understand that fact of it. But 2 weeks ago, we were told we were at war.
Someone always has to throw in we'd all be speaking German now. That comes up a lot in these conversations. Someone's always was going to be speaking German.
Fezzy, Rudy, you behind him?
Yeah, I'm behind Rudy.
You want him to be there another 4 years?
I think tomorrow at the primary, I'm going to write in Rudy.
Now, what?
Even though he said not to.
I think he said not to because he legally can't get elected.
Right.
I think his point is he has to see whether he can change this and then run as a third party, I guess.
Yeah, in the main election.
Yeah.
On November 6th, I think that is. So this happened so close to the primary, he didn't have any time to change anything now.
Yeah.
So the primary's got to go on business as usual.
I don't know why he wants to get himself back into this.
And then every paper today, that was the headline story. Rudy wants a third term.
Right.
He's got a committee seeing how he can pull this off. Then he came out on television today and made them all look like fools because he kept saying, oh, I have no idea. I have a future. I don't know what it is.
All right, let me check with the Hawk here. Hawk, move over to the microphone.
Come on in, Hawk.
Hawk, you're a lifetime resident of Queens, right?
Yep.
Would you take Rudy back third term?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Koch was okay, but, he was nothing spectacular. Dinkins was horrible, and the best it's been with Rudy, so definitely go for Rudy again.
Now, just a little while ago, we couldn't even get Rudy senator. He was not beating Hillary Clinton. Everybody was mad at him. Every day he was in the paper for something about his personal life.
Right, that kept hitting the headlines.
But he has
Cruella de Rudy.
He has performed so strongly the last 2 weeks, we can't imagine what we'd do without the guy. It's a scary thought for New York.
You can't imagine what it would be like without him, and you can't imagine any of the other guys, if you even know who they are,
right,
in there doing it.
All right, let's just go back to the people we do. Could you imagine Dinkins when this was happening? Being able to pull this thing off?
No.
He'd be Mad Dog Dinkins down there.
Ed Koch.
Please.
See? I think I'm writing in Rudy.
Alan, you're on Ron and Fez. He says don't do that, though.
How's
it going?
I know. I don't want to mess up his plan.
Right.
If he does have something in the works.
Alan, you're on Ron and Fez.
Yeah, how's it going, guys? Yeah, I think they should leave Giuliani where he is until this crisis is resolved downtown, at least. I'm sure the governor could do something. I mean, allegedly we're at war. I mean, you wouldn't know it to watch TV, but...
Allegedly.
Bush, I'm sure Bush could do something. He's been raving about him and Pataki. I'm sure somebody could do something, at least
somebody
make him
could do
some kind of task force leader.
All right, talk to you later. Somebody could do something, Fez.
They could if they wanted to.
Right.
That somebody could do that something. They could if they wanted.
So the question is would we want him back? And is it a smart move for him to come back? I'll tell you, the one thing that he could probably do better than any of those guys is get a business back in New York.
Right? Yeah, there's that.
He's very skilled at that.
And you have to also stop and wonder, is this a situation of extending his term or giving him a whole new 4 years? I don't think the extension works on any level.
You don't think giving him another year or two till we're ready to have an election? Well, that ain't going to happen. We're having the election tomorrow.
Right. They're obviously ready to have elections. And they'll have one again in November. For the real deal.
That quick, huh?
So a law would have to be repealed.
And it's a New York State law. It's not even like a city law.
Right. So that would have to be done. And then it would have to be...
I never liked the idea of term limits anyway.
Then it would have to be a quick campaign by the time that got overturned.
Here's his campaign slogan. Hey, did you see the TV?
Look at me.
Look, do yourself a favor. Go back and watch those tapes and see who was running things.
See who was large and in charge. I'm Rudy Giuliani.
You remember me, Churchill with a baseball cap, as they were calling me on TV?
Remember when Bette Midler hugged me so hard? I'm Rudy Giuliani. I'm running for mayor. Again.
Vote Giuliani, or try to imagine one of these other retardos in my circumstances.
Vote Rudy. Is Fernando Ferrer really going to clean up this mess? I'm Rudy Giuliani.
I'm Rudy Giuliani. Literally, that's all he's got to do.
I'm Rudy Giuliani. I deserve 4 more years.
I'm dusty, and I'm ready to kick ass.
Nice. I'm Rudy Giuliani. Vote Rudy. Write in Rudy. Tuesday the 25th.
Maybe we could get Bill Murray to do some kind of he's Woody the Wabbit.
He's Woody the Wabbit. And he's winning.
He's winning. All right, here's one on the instant feedback.
Yeah.
Giuliani, better than Ebola.
All right, see?
Which Billy Staples was worried somebody gave him Ebola the other day.
Oh, that was insane. Friday night, we couldn't use any restroom in the building because Billy Staples' ass dropped out on him, and he polluted the entire floor. And then actually had the nerve to say, oh, my gosh, do you think there was something in the water I drank? I've been feeling ill for 3 days.
Vote Rudy unless you really want this town to smell like urine.
That's a good one. See, that'll get the people out there.
Vote Rudy and I'll build a dome over this son of a bitch.
Perfect. Vote Rudy. After the way his wife treated him, doesn't he deserve this? Play on their sympathy.
Yeah, play with that.
See? Work that angle for him.
Vote Rudy. I turn back Afghanistan.
I stopped Afghanistan at the Lincoln Tunnel.
We got to take a break here. 877-692-1027. It's Ron and Fez.
Ron and Fez. 1027 WNEW.
Ron and Fez here telling you about Stacker 2. It's the world's strongest fat burner. It's the only product that works in 45 minutes, guaranteed.
Stacker 2. Well, time to get back to reality and get ready for the fall with one product that works in 45 minutes. Stacker 2, the world's strongest fat burner.
The natural appetite suppressants you get in Stacker 2, they're going to stop your cravings, plus give you extra energy to get through your workout or your work day.
You heard, Fez. Stacker 2 works. One little yellow capsule, 45 minutes, you'll feel the effects.
That's right, guaranteed. Stacker 2 curbs the appetite and crushes the cravings. Instead of 2 helpings, you want just 1. You eat what you want, you just eat less.
Log on to stacker2.com. That's stacker, the number 2.com.
Or give them a call at 1-800-LIGHTLINE. That's 1-800-LITELINE. Stacker 2 is everywhere. Pick it up at GNC, Rite Aid, Ecker Genovese, Vitamin Shop, ShopRite, and Stop and Shop. Get on the Stacker. Stacker 2, the world's strongest fat burner.
Ron and Fez.
You're scaring me. Stop it.
1027 WNEW.
Crashing the boards. We're on a Fez.
877-692-1027. Hey, Danny. Danny, you're on Ron and Fez.
Danny, what can we do for you?
Hey, 7898 here.
Hey, 7898.
Mayor Rudy Giuliani. I came here to chew bubblegum and kick ass, and I'm all out of bubblegum.
All right, thanks, Danny.
See ya.
Someone get the mayor some bubblegum.
Here is Chris. Chris, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hi, Chris.
What's up, boys?
Buddy.
How you doing?
Good. What can we do for you?
If you love Punani, you vote Giuliani.
Yeah, but he never had a lot of Punani hanging around him.
He's gonna now. Now he will.
On the instant feedback, Saul Good says, vote Rudy. Strippers are highly overrated anyway.
LeRon, let me ask you a question before I hang up.
Yeah.
It's frustrating to me, too, and I understand Billy Staples' gripe, and I think a lot of Americans feel the same way. But this cold, calculated, we'll wait and hide and seek, and we'll pick them out one by one. How do you really feel about it? I mean, it's bothering me.
It's stressful.
I want to see, and maybe it's the wrong thing to say, but I even see my own friends and coworkers now, they're changing their tune 2 weeks later. Why should we kill innocent people? Why should we kill women and children? And, even my own attitude has changed over the last week. All of a sudden, I didn't care about bloodshed. Now I'm starting to care. Now I'm starting to be concerned about innocent people.
Right.
I don't know. I just don't know which way to feel.
I think it goes back to Tom Petty again off the instant feedback. Waiting is the hardest part. Tom Petty, there's so much wisdom there, Fezzy.
I know. If you look at it, it's a whole plan for war.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
All right, buddy.
Thanks a lot.
That's it.
If you look at the entire anthology.
But, as you get further and further away from this thing, Fezzy, it's like, why bother?
I know. I hate to see the country lose that big sense of nationalism that it's taken up. Maybe that's why we need to keep Rudy in.
Pete, you're on Ron and Fez.
Pete, let's hear your slogan.
How's it going, guys? Rudy Giuliani. Put Giuliani back in Gracie Mansion and get Hanover the hell out.
Yeah, that's good.
That would be the first place you'd have to start.
I didn't see her down there helping. She wants Yankee tickets. But I don't see her down there rolling bandages. All right, thanks, Pete.
Rolling bandages?
They did that in World War I.
Oh, yeah. Vote Rudy, because the terrorists want us to have term limits.
That's true, then.
That's playing into their hands.
Yeah, that is playing into their hands.
That's the way they want it.
What about this?
They don't want to see him be mayor.
Rudy. Mayor for life.
Maybe that's part of what I'll write in tomorrow. I'll write in one of these slogans along with Rudy's name.
You're definitely going to write in something?
I'm thinking. I don't want to cause a big scene.
Here's Rob.
You know those poll people are never the brightest.
No, they're not.
When you go in there to vote.
No, they're not smart. Rob, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, guys, 2630 here. Have you ever seen that movie Brewster's Million with Richard Pryor?
Oh, yeah, Richard Pryor and John Candy.
Yeah, write in none of the above. That's all Giuliani needs to do, man. Stay in office by voting none of the above.
Oh, okay. I didn't remember it that well.
No, that's... Rudy doesn't have $30 million that he has to spend by midnight.
Here's Ralph. Ralph, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Ralph.
Hey, Ron and Fez, what's up?
Buddy.
Go ahead, buddy.
All right, I got something to ask you. Everybody's wanting this war and everything. Everybody's saying on TV and on radio, when are they going to strike? Why do we need to know when they're going to strike? I mean, that just gives. I mean, if you listen to the TV and we're going to know when we're going to strike, these terrorists could be listening right now in America and calling them back and telling them, all right, they're going to strike this day.
Unless we would have struck, I don't know, about a week and a half ago.
Sure.
That's all we're saying. We're saying we don't have the exact date. We're saying, wow, how weird 2 weeks has gone by. Are we ever going to strike?
Oh, I understand that, but I'm just saying, once it happens, it happens, but it just gives these guys, and, you know, I'm getting pissed off because it's giving them more time to get ready for us.
All we actually opened the show with is, can you imagine everybody saying the same thing if Al Gore or Bill Clinton was president? These news organizations would be flipping the F out. Rush Limbaugh would be screaming, wetting himself.
They'd all be yelling wuss. Everyone.
I think they'd say puss instead.
Really? They go that far?
They would go that far and say puss.
Oh, that's rough. But they would. 877-692-1027.
Al, I'm going to tell you who I'm starting to get to like is Friday Fright, our intern.
I like everything about the name.
You know who I like is O&A's interns, those two hot chicks.
Yeah,
Rachel and Mary?
Yeah, they're good.
How long have I been telling you got us hot chicks?
Since I started.
And did they get two and we got none?
Yes, they did.
How come every time I go online, people say to me, how can I be an intern for the show?
Yeah, I get a lot of that too, and then sometimes when I talk to them, they're not going to college or they just need to be able to just get credit. That's the only qualification.
You have to be in some sort of school.
Right.
All right, so if anybody's in college, and it doesn't have to be broadcasting, right?
Correct.
And they want to be an intern for us, just let Al know. Dukes at WNEW.com. This Friday Fright's working out great.
And Friday Fright's in school?
Yes, he is.
Huh.
You know what kills me? This is the only thing that hurts me. You get paid and Friday Fright doesn't.
And Friday Fright seems to be the one out of the two of you making results. Producing results.
I know. Where's she been? Where's Hanahan been?
Ever since we did Stink is Pink.
I've talked to her on the phone a number of times.
Right, well, we need to talk to her, not you. I know you think you do a show in the office, but you don't when we're not around.
A lot of times you can't get into the office because he'll scream, I'm broadcasting.
You'll hear this. Yeah, you're on without Dukes. Pete, you're on Ron and Fez.
How's it going, guys?
Star in his door. Hi, Pete. Go ahead.
How about Giuliani, 2002? I got your term limits right here.
I like that.
Ah, nice.
Say, man.
Hey.
See, these sort of things, they're going to carry in the write-in campaign.
I wonder if the guy could even win.
Yeah, he could win.
I don't know.
I think he could.
I think
he'd be a shoo-in. They'd love him. He'd probably get 100% of the vote. 100.
Here's Steve. You're on Ron and Fez.
Of course, you'd have to be Bloomberg in the
Yeah, am I on?
Yeah, Steve, you're on. Go ahead, buddy.
Yeah, I just want to bring out a point. You know, I've been listening to you guys and really all of WNEW for the past 2 weeks here, hearing everyone's comments. But, you know, what really is starting to make me wonder is that, you know, if Truman would have been in office and still alive, we probably would already be hearing the aftermath of all this.
He'd be 120.
Well, I mean, the point of the matter is that, you know, if we arrest the terrorists, they're probably going to rise up. There's going to be more that rise up. If we kill the terrorists, they're still going to rise up. If we do nothing, they're still going to rise up. And the only way at this point...
We can't win.
I mean, we can either forgive them or we can annihilate them.
I'll tell you this, though. Because you're saying Truman would have done something. If Bush would have not got elected, all we would have heard of, Bush would have waxed that place. Bush would have waxed that place. I can't believe, out of all the people, that he's the one waiting.
Well,
he seems like the most knee-jerk maniac we've ever elected.
It just seems shockingly out of character.
And he's laying low.
It's either that or, you know, I have heard talk, you know, that may be just rumor that, you know, we don't know what they have. You know, a couple years, you know, back in the 90s, I have friends of mine that were Gulf War vets, and they were saying, you know, when the Cold War ended, you know, you could go to countries like Afghanistan and buy practically warheads for like $20, you know, figuratively speaking.
That's crazy talk.
But,
you know. Thanks, Stevie.
All right. Thank you. Bye.
How long after Truman was in office did the atomic bomb get dropped?
13 minutes.
Really?
That's
barely time for an inauguration speech.
He had his tux on. He had a top hat and tux on. And he's going, how do you launch this bastard? Hurry.
Huh. That's action.
Jay, you're on Ron and Fez.
Yeah, boys. I was a paramedic down there on the first day, and I'm really starting to get sick and tired of hearing all these bleeding hearts starting to talk about peace and this, that, and the other thing. Take them down there, let them see the devastation, let them dig through the rubble, and let them dig some feet out in hands, and then let's see how much they want to talk about peace at that point. Let them go talk to the thousands of people that may not have closure because they might not find their families. These people, they need to be patient. We can't just jump in. I agree. Listen, we'd all like to see something done right away. It ain't going to happen. We need to be a little patient here with these, you know, and God bless you guys. Thank you. You guys are doing a great job.
All right, thanks, Jay.
Thanks for the call, Jay. I'm just so worried that people are going to forget what happened as it goes on longer and longer with no retaliation.
Forget what happened.
See, it's starting already. The attack 2 weeks ago.
All right, Fez, on the instant feedback, here's some other Tom Petty songs.
Oh, okay.
That
are appropriate?
American Girl, Learning to Fly.
Okay.
Don't Come Around Here No More.
Oh, nice.
You Got Lucky.
That works.
And Don't Do Me Like That.
Right. And I'll throw in You're So Bad. That's amazing. What a warmonger Tom Petty is.
Warmonger or patriot?
We'll see. Tom Petty. He speaks for a nation at this point.
He really does. All I want to hear is Petty tonight, okay? Yeah. I don't want to hear any of your little 1980s alt-rock that never got big anymore, okay? That's over, Al.
Hear that, Al Dukes?
All Petty, the rest of the night.
Petty was the only guy there that night that I thought sang an appropriate song.
That was on the National Telethon, which Dennis Franz said took in $110 million.
And each of those guys had to get paid a piece of that.
Oh, no. Oh, that makes me disappointed to hear that.
The only other person that got on my nerves is, why does Tom Cruise always have to have his chick with him? No matter who his chick is, you know, we have a backstage, Tom, where the other wives are. Let her wait there for you.
Right, at the end where everyone came out with Celine Dion.
Yeah.
Tom Cruise is right there with Penelope Cruz.
Even when she answered phones. Who could understand her? You're trying to give her your credit card number.
Hola.
And unless Julio Iglesias is calling her, she ain't going to understand.
Maybe it's like press 1 for English, press 2 for Espanol.
Goldie Hawn brought her check, too.
Who's her check?
Her boyfriend.
Oh, Kurt Russell?
Yeah. Trust me, he ain't a big enough star on his own to get there, Fez. And you know it. We all love Snake Plissken. But I'm sorry, if you're going to have him there, you got to have Rowdy Roddy Piper.
877-692-1027.
Brian, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Brian.
Yeah, how about this, guys? How are you? Giuliani for mayor. Fat Al Sharpton's choice.
All right, see you later.
Take care.
Here's Matt. Welcome, Matt. How you doing?
108 here.
Go ahead, Matt.
108.
Hooah!
Giuliani. Even cancer can't take his balls.
I like that.
There you go. That's the sort of thing you want to see on a sign outside a precinct.
Hey, Eddie, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hi, Eddie.
Yeah, hi, Ron. Hi, Fez. I think Giuliani's going to stay on, and it's bigger than the city. I think it's on the federal level because they would have given him Tom Ridge's job. There was talk of that, and since they picked Tom Ridge to do that job, I think that's because they're saving Giuliani to stay in New York for another 4 years. What do you think?
I don't even think you're making sense.
Maybe Giuliani will be the governor of Pennsylvania.
Well, no, because he's better suited for that job.
fair.
He was an ex-prosecutor.
Yeah.
But he was an ex-prosecutor. The other guy is a Marine. I don't know how good a Marine is. On the other hand, you guys are doing a great job throughout this whole tragedy and everything.
That's why I was so disappointed when Tom Ridge got that job and not me and Fez.
Well,
if I had known we were up for it.
Right, but on the other hand, I called up the day after the tragic event. Said it was an Arab American, and they hung up on me. I didn't think that was nice. But anyway, whoever was watching the phones, he says we're not trying to keep it political. I was just trying to call and say thank you.
Al, was that you?
Yes, it was.
Why you say we don't want to be political?
Well, if you're calling up and the only thing you have is I'm an Arab American, I mean,
that's plenty.
What else you got?
I wanted to just express my condolences for whatever happened, and
yeah, just
I was disappointed.
Let me ask you this, Eddie.
Yeah.
As an Arab American, and were you born in this country?
Yeah. No, I wasn't.
So, but you're raised here, right?
Yes.
I don't even hear an accent. What percentage you think, and you hear these stories of people that said, oh, there was, Arabs dancing in the streets in this little town or that town. Is that all urban myths? It never happens?
Never. The footage that CNN showed was from 1991.
No, but I'm talking about people said it happened like in Jersey.
Right. They kept saying Patterson, New Jersey had.
Well, I live in New York, and trust me, nothing happened in New York. I don't know about New Jersey. There could be pockets here and there, but those are mostly people that are disgruntled.
Why do the Arabs hate us so much?
I'm sorry?
Why do the Arabs hate America so much?
Not Arabs, radical fundamentalists.
Uh-huh. All right, let's say them.
Why do the radical fundamentalists hate our guts?
Because the bombs that drop on Israel that drop on Palestinian have made America on them, so I guess that's their way of looking at it.
Okay. So because what happens between Israel and Palestine, they blame us.
Well, they don't blame you as per se, but they say that if it wasn't for American support, then the situation would have been resolved. I mean, everybody's come to accept Israel as part of the place there. It's just that it has to be resolved one way or the other. You can't just move into Harlem, kick everybody that lives in Harlem, and say this is our land now. You got to give them a little spot to live in, right?
Okay, Eddie.
All right.
See you later.
877-692-1027.
This thing is never going to be over, Fez.
No, it doesn't seem like it. It doesn't seem like there'll ever be an absolute answer to finishing it.
Why don't you work on it a little bit? Instead of bitching, Fez, why don't you sit down and get this thing done?
Because my brain hurts. When I think too much about it, my brain hurts. I can't do anything when that happens.
Hey, Jay. Jay, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hi, Jay. Jay?
Yeah.
Jerry.
Yeah, you're on, Jay.
It's Jerry.
Jerry, I'm sorry, buddy.
No worries, guys. Hey, what's the story with the $25 million bounty they got out on Bin Laden?
Is it up to 25 mil?
25 mil.
Now, who exactly is putting this out?
Honestly, I heard it piecemeal. It could be an urban legend. But even at 25 mil, who the heck would go out there and hunt him down in the mountains? With the winter coming on and all? Forget about it.
For 25 mil? I shoot my parents.
They'd be easy to get. You wouldn't get 25 mil for them.
Well, how much? Just tell me how much you'll give me. All right, thanks, Jay.
$25,000.
Now, everyone's acting like it's impossible even to go into that nation, Fez.
Right. After Russia spent 10 years trying to get a foothold in there.
Yeah.
Everyone thinks it just cannot be done at this point.
Richie, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hi, Richie.
Hi, Ron. How you doing?
Hey, buddy.
Listen, I got a surefire slogan for Rudy.
Yeah.
Vote for Rudy, the rest are duty.
I like that.
Okay, every other candidate is duty.
See you later, buddy.
Bye-bye.
Nice. How about vote Rudy? The president likes him, and he has a 90% approval rating.
Delane, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, what's up? I live out in Patterson. I just wanted to tell you guys that the rumor that guys were dancing in the street is totally unfounded. When I heard it, I got in my car and I drove over South Patterson. When he said it was going on, it was quiet as a mouse. You saw a couple of people outside, a couple of merchants and cops patrolling, but there was nothing. It was just a somber mood, and that was it. There was no dancing in the streets.
All right.
All right?
Thanks a lot.
No problem.
That's it.
So according to Delane, add that to the urban myth list.
There's plenty of those, Fuzzy.
Right.
All right, I've gotten this from a couple people, but here's the last one. It's from Joe. Joe says the Bush is not going to do anything until after the 25th because the Pope is on the road working on Armenia and some other dates.
Oh, okay.
And they want to get the Pope back and fine.
Oh. All right.
Why not bring that up to us, though? Here's Jim. Jim, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hi, Jim.
Hey, man, what's up?
What are you going to do for you?
I got a slogan for Rudy.
Yeah, go ahead.
Rudy Giuliani. Hey, at least he's not Hitler.
I like that.
Okay. That kind of says it.
No matter what the posters look like.
Right, yeah. Because there was plenty of those for a while.
Yeah. That's it.
Hey, could I just say I'd go hunt this bastard down in the mountains for $25?
All right, buddy.
I don't care if it's winter or not. Thanks, man. Take it easy.
You know, I'm behind the
Take your coat.
military. When you think of people like little Carter from RonFez.net is going in.
You know, that is such a sweet patriotic story. Carter, who runs RonFez.net, has decided to enlist. And not just enlist. Oh, my gosh, the mighty Marine Corps, Ronnie.
I'm proud of him.
That's great.
I'm proud of Carter.
I think today he became a man.
I hope someday he makes it to sergeant.
Oh, that would be good. Sergeant Carter?
Yeah.
Huh. I think he gets some ribbing about that.
Judy, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hi, Judy.
Hi, how you doing, guys?
Good.
I just had a comment for the last caller. I'm just in my car driving home right now, and it kind of got me bent that he turned around and said, because they did say there is a $25 million bounty on bin Laden. And I'm just wondering, he turned around and said, who would do that when the winter's coming and go hunt this guy down in the mountains for $25 million? You know who's gonna? Our guys are gonna, for free. So for him to turn around and say, who would do that in their right mind is kind of hypocritical.
Carter. That's one.
Right?
Yeah.
Carter's going in.
Now, we ought to actually even pay any soldier that gets them, too, Fez.
Yeah, if they got that bounty, if it's a troop or a company that ends up getting in, they should split it. If it's one guy that gets them, he goes home with the whole lotto.
Put it this way, if you make it 50, the Soviets will go in and do it for $50 million.
No,
you know?
They need cash.
Yeah, they could.
I think they're a little Afghanistan shy, though.
And as far as the wait and the delay, put it this way. What we're up against, we have only yet to see, and slow and steady wins the race. Okay? As far as,
You got any more cliches that we could use?
What?
I'm glad you said cliches.
No, I'm just saying, we really have to look at the fact that we pay Israel, $11.5 billion a year, okay, to fight them, and we were supporting them, we were supporting Pakistan, the Palestinians,
Pakistan, she says.
I'm sorry, I'm driving, I got trucks next to me. I'm just saying.
Stupid.
Be careful.
She has a truck riding shotgun in her car.
Then that affects her tongue.
I'm just saying, as far as this nation backing down, I wish everybody would stop crying on the TV sets and start getting some balls and really just go in there and do it. But I don't think that if we did it a week and a half ago, we'd really know. We should plan it out. We should do it the right way. And then this way, there's less repercussion as far as what we really are up against. We have, no nations backing us, except for Britain is the only one that I can see really saying they're 100% willing to do something.
And that's like having your grandma say she'll back you up in a fight.
But, it's better than nothing because you got to realize, look at the sanctions in the past. Everybody was all, yeah, and then all of a sudden everybody went by the wayside. It's because of how I love this country.
I can't imagine.
The government, no, I love the country. But it's as far as the powers that be, we have to right now think that they have our best interests at heart and in their hands. I hope they do. All right, guys?
Oh, God.
I think I'm going to lose you.
Yeah, you lost me, honey.
Okay.
Sorry.
Bye-bye.
If that truck can hear us, swipe. Now, side swipe.
If Bin Laden was on the phone with her, he'd be cutting his own throat.
He'd surrender at this point?
If Bin Laden's such a tough guy, let him come here and do this show one night and see if he doesn't end up blowing his own brains out.
At the least, he'd be reduced to tears. He'd be in a quivering mass.
All right, I want to dress Carter up from RonFez.net like one of these Afghanistan people. Get him as close as Bin Laden as he can and pop two in the back of his head.
Oh, man. If our Carter, who's enlisted in the Marines, would be the one to get that guy.
What kind of special forces do the Marines have? Because, I don't really keep up on the military.
I'm not sure exactly what the elite group is.
Yeah.
What the elite groups are.
Because that's what no, don't give me something if you don't know the answer. He's writing down terms, but then he puts a question mark behind it. All right, we got to take a break here.
All right. 877-692-1027.
Al, we got to have a party, too, okay? Party for Carter before he leaves.
All right, before he ships out.
Do you know what he's shipping out?
I'm not sure exactly, but soon.
Oh, yeah. Probably headed to Paris Island.
692-1027, Ron and Fez.
Ron and Fez. 1027 WNEW.
Ron and Fez here telling you how to lose weight. It's with Stacker 2, the world's strongest fat burner. Works in 45 minutes. That is guaranteed.
Maybe we get Carter on some of the Stacker 2 before he goes away, Fezzy.
Oh, that might help.
Before he hits boot, because he's a young guy, but he's awful soft.
Yeah.
And he's got no wind whatsoever.
And you don't want to go to boot with a pooch.
No.
No, that's not going to work in the Marine Corps, mister.
Well, he's also got a sway back.
Oh, yeah.
So that makes it look a little more poochy than it actually is.
Well, they're going to work on his posture there.
Yeah, they need to.
The Marines will work on the posture. Stacker 2 will work on the weight. It'll crush his cravings with its natural appetite suppressants. And like we said, works in 45 minutes. You'll feel the effects. It's guaranteed.
Stacker 2, whether you got to lose 10 pounds or 100 pounds, Stacker 2 works. Stacker2.com, that's Stacker2.com.
Or you can give them a call at 1-800-LIGHTLINE. That's 1-800-LIGHTELINE. Stacker 2 is everywhere. Pick it up at GNC, Rite Aid, Eckerd Genovese, Vitamin Shop, ShopRite, and Stop and Shop. Get on the Stacker. Stacker 2, the world's strongest fat burner.
Ron and Fez. 1027 WNEW.
The voice of a nation. Tom Petty. We're on a Fez. 877-692-1027 is the toll-free phone number.
Kevin, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Hey, Kevin.
Hey, the Marine Elite Forces, Recon.
What does Carter have to do to get into Recon?
I'm not exactly certain. I wasn't in the Marines.
Oh. Because I would like them to teach him how to kill Fezzy with a pencil.
Oh, that'd
How to use
cool.
a pencil as a weapon.
I had
come in and show us.
Yeah.
I had a math teacher that was Recon.
Yeah.
He'd go out on the lake, row out until he couldn't row no more, and then try and swim back.
That'll be Carter. Carter is going to be born again hard.
Yeah. The lean, mean fighting machine you always hear about. That's going to be Carter.
See ya.
I love that aspect of him. The only thing I hope with Carter is that eventually, when this war's over, we can get him to stop killing.
Oh, yeah. That, that's rough.
Right.
To just flip a switch and tell a kid,
right,
hey, no more killing.
Now you stop.
After you've, invested money and turned him into a machine.
Like with Rambo.
Expect him to stop.
Erica, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hi. I heard you guys talking about internships.
Yeah.
And I was wondering, I want to work for you guys, and I was wondering how I go about doing that.
Are you in college?
Yes, I am.
That sounds like you're perfect. Hold on.
Wow, that was quick.
See, it's that hard. It's that hard, Al.
Ronnie, you just did what Al's been trying to do for 6 months.
Yeah, I know.
Wow. It didn't seem that difficult unless you have some sort of trick.
Right.
Unless you're using your powers.
Claudia, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hi, Claudia.
Hi.
What can we do for you?
I wanted to tell you that if you pay for my ticket to go to Afghanistan and I find bin Laden, that we'll go 15 and 15 on the 30 million.
It's up to 30, huh?
Yeah.
All right, but we're paying for your ticket?
You have to just pay for my ticket to Afghanistan, that's it.
And what are you going to kill him with? Stick?
I'm going to kill him with the gun.
Your pocketbook?
How you getting the gun on the plane, honey? Maybe you don't read the papers. Maybe you don't read the papers.
No, listen, I look really innocent. You would never guess that I'd be a killer.
Yeah?
Have you killed before?
Believe me, I know all women are killers. They've killed me before.
But I'm such a sweet girl, I would never kill you. I swear.
Maybe what you ought to do is get her over there next to bin Laden, tell her that she loves him, and then bang one of his friends.
All right, that should kill him.
That's the killer.
That will kill him.
Yeah, definitely. I'll do that for you guys, and then I'll get the money and we'll split it.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
We'll never see that money.
All right, somebody in F and Ponderous email just said, Ron and Fez, you want to teach Carter how to kill? Forget recon. Tell him to get into Army Special Forces Green Beret or Department of Defense Delta Force. Those guys are crazier than any recon Marine. I thought he already signed up for the Marines, though, and I don't know whether he can get out of that.
Yeah, I don't think we can change branch of the military at this point.
Yeah.
And I just want to know how big of a step it is from boot to recon. Because it seems like that's going to have to be our goal now if he's already enlisted.
All right, I'm going to have to ask something else to the people who email us, Fez.
Yes, go ahead, Ronnie. It's
Please stop sending the fake picture of the guy on the World Trade Center, and supposedly the camera was found in the rubble, and there's an airplane right behind him as he's waving at the camera.
Really?
I've gotten that 45 times over the weekend.
That's the latest one.
It's not real. It's fake. Sorry, Angel Body Piercer, and all the rest of you who have sent that to me.
Now, the one that I got over the weekend is the Dr. Seuss bin Laden story. And what that is, it's the Grinch retold, but using bin Laden, and he's known as the Bench.
Put it to music and see if O&A don't play it. Part of their bad song thing.
Get a Honduras or whatever, and put that little story with it of the Bench who stole our towers. 877-692-1027.
Are you lying? Come in here and tell this story. If anything,
Staples?
Yeah. Staples, are you ever telling me the truth?
Staples, now!
I know for a fact that's 100% correct.
Well, you haven't told anyone what it is yet.
Oh, that's a good point. Sorry. That whole bench thing was done by WPLJ, Scott and Todd in the morning.
Swear?
Swear.
They wrote that?
And wrote it, and Todd Pettengill did it.
And he wonders why he's not with the WWF. Do we have any kind of Grinch music? We have anything from the Grinch special? And we'll let Fezzy read this in a little bit.
Yeah. And if the Jim Carrey or the cartoon or...
Yeah.
I know we got a cartoon Christmas special CD in there.
We'll find that. We got to give them more...
And again, the party starts.
Right.
The Doritos door opens again. We're here for the party.
Alex, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hi, Alex.
Hey, how you doing, guys?
Yeah.
I'm from Toronto, Canada. I'm just letting you know that we're behind, Canada's behind you guys 100% here on this.
On what?
On the war against the terrorists. Our Prime Minister was in Washington talking to Bush today. Our Air Force is helping. You know, we've been having charity drives for your firefighters, like our firefighters are having drives.
That's from Canada, Fezzy.
All right.
To raise money for everybody down here. We gave blood. Our flags are at all half-mast. I mean, we're up behind you 100%.
You know, during this whole thing, I never once thought of Canada. We were looking for what countries would join us. It didn't even occur to me. Canada has a little army, right?
Sure.
Yeah, we
the
got an
Mounties.
army and an Air Force. Like, I mean, we were at the Gulf War with you.
Really?
Yes. See, Americans don't know nothing about us, do you?
I just never think of you guys.
You know what I like of best, Alex, is I think it's your prime minister. His name's
Stu Hart.
Who?
It is not Stu Hart from the Hart family.
Are you sure?
Yes. It's a guy named Manley.
No, that's the defense minister.
Okay. Well,
the
that's
prime minister is John Crescetti, some Frenchman from Quebec.
Well, that's perfect for a defense minister.
Who, Manley?
Minister Manley.
Yeah, Mr. Manley. Oh, okay, I never thought of it that way, actually.
Defense Minister Manley.
Yeah, the only thing you guys like from Canada is our beer. That's all you like.
And even that isn't that good.
No, you don't get the real Canadian beer. You get the imported garbage.
Well, then we don't like
why
it.
would we like that?
Well, you got to come up there and get the real stuff. Our beer's 7% alcohol.
Well, it's cold, that's all. All right, see you later, Alex.
Without a fridge.
And thanks for telling your guy to back us up, your army.
No, we're behind you 100% up there.
Oh, okay. See you later, buddy.
Ronnie, it's the Mountie.
Mountie.
That's the army that's backing us up. And the Mountie always gets his man.
Rob, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hello, Rob.
Hi, guys. How you doing?
Go ahead.
Okay, we were at a tribute last night here in Flemington, New Jersey, and it was for all the EMS firefighters, all that, and they recited that bench.
You're kidding me.
No, right before they played.
It's awfully long.
It was long. I thought it was kind of silly. Everybody was standing around looking at each other like, what is this?
And now, let me ask this Billy Staples something. Billy, how do you know Pettingale didn't just read this on his show?
Staples, now! So frustrating.
So they actually read this thing somewhere.
They recited it in front of everybody while they, gave out flags and everything.
How do we know that Pettingale just didn't read it on the show?
I can say, all I know is I have heard it with Pettingale.
Yeah, but so don't go blaming him, because Fez got an email to him, too.
That is so Todd to do something like that. He does.
Yeah, but you don't know that for a fact.
So
right?
you don't know that did he go on the air and say, I wrote this and I would now like to perform it?
I don't listen in the mornings. So
why guarantee to us? Why don't you go, what?
It's on a website.
It's definitely he wrote it?
Yeah.
What website? The PLJ website?
No, it was on a comedy site.
What do you mean you can't say? Call PLJ right now.
I'd be glad to.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
I don't want him on the air with us, but call him. He's going, I can't say. I can't say.
That'll be good in case he gets in the hands of the enemy. He won't be able to say. All the secrets will be safe with him.
I want to get Carter on the show, too, Fuzzy.
Yeah, we got to get Carter on the show, then we got to have him in for the big going away party before he ships out. And we'll make it real patriotic and nice, and
we'll get whores.
Yeah. Because today...
Let's even get whores if he's not going away.
Really?
Just relax a little bit.
Because today, if today was the day, when Carter enlisted in the United States Marine Corps, he became a man. He quit being that soft computer geek that we all know from RonFez.net.
He's going to be born again hard, my friend.
Yeah.
Born again hard.
I am so proud of him.
Sweet Melissa wants to go into something, Fez, but I think she belongs here with us.
Yeah, let's keep her on the home front.
That's where we need her, close.
Right. I don't even like the idea of her being a USO girl. Let's keep her here in the dance halls for the guys still here.
I don't mind sending her boyfriend away.
Oh, yeah. He'd be good on the front. He's got all those front skills. Sweet Melissa, we should bring her in for the going away party, too.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll have the whole gang here. Pantera.
Yeah. So Carter can say his goodbyes and ship out. And then what a party we'll have when he comes back.
Oh, yeah.
That is so cool. He just rocks. He's just elevated in my status so much.
Yeah, to me too.
He's really taken a giant step because, Ronnie, I remember when he was here. Remember when Al had his last drinking show?
Yeah.
And Al freaked out and had to be removed from the studio? Carter kind of shied away from any of that action and kind of hid behind the cards.
Right.
And stuff. So I'm glad to see him making this bold move now.
But here's the situation, Fezzi. Once Carter's trained,
and
he's the type of kid to go with. As he calls it, he just downloads the training into his mind.
He's a good learner.
Yeah.
He learns well.
We got him on the line right now. Hey, Carter.
Hey, guys.
Semper Fi, my friend.
Semper Fi, Carter.
Do or die.
You guys are not. I'm not joining the military.
What?
No, you're not. You're joining the Marine Corps.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm not joining the Marine Corps either.
Do they yell hooah? Not somebody else.
I bet they will.
Yeah. What do they yell, Carter? Just Marine Corps.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know where this rumor got started, but
I bet you can't wait for your first kill, huh?
No, I'm not enlisting in the military at all.
Has this been something you've wanted to do your whole life?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Or is it a situation where you've gone through your whole life without direction, and now finally this overwhelming patriotism has given you that vision?
I don't know how to say this to you. I'm not in the Marines.
Not yet. You haven't shipped out.
Well, I haven't even signed up yet.
All right, here's what just they yell. Hooah!
I don't know what you're talking about. I think this rumor was started by someone. And literally since you've mentioned it, I've been...
What are you looking most forward to?
I'm not in the Marines at all. I didn't sign up.
Here's some of the folks from RonFez.net wanted to say see it to you, Carter.
That is so nice. I'm going to start bawling.
Fez, get that child away from you. Here's Scott Baio.
Not that kind of bawling. Hi, Scott.
Scott Baio.
Hey, Carter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good luck, man, going overseas.
I'm not actually signed up for anything.
You're a strong man.
Scott, I bet you remember when Ron Howard went in the Army at the end of Happy Days.
Back in the good old days, yeah. He made it back alive.
Yeah, and Fonzie had to marry Beth by proxy.
If you want, I'll do that with somebody for you, Carter.
You'll be the proxy?
Yeah.
I'm going to school and getting into college. I have nothing to do with the Marines.
What are you saying? Officer training school?
Before you're gone, that's cool.
Thanks, Scott.
Thank you, Scott Baio. Wow, when the stars come out to wish you luck.
Yeah. We're all going to miss you, buddy, but I'll tell you what.
That just shows the nation's behind you.
When you come back, it'll be great. Here's Greg. Greg, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hi, Greg.
Hey, what's up?
What do you say, buddy?
Nothing much. I enjoy your program.
Thank
I listen to it every evening.
Thank you very much.
You wanted to know about different areas of the Marine Corps?
Yeah, Carter was curious, yeah.
Well, you have regular recon is broken down into a couple different areas. You have amphibious and mountainous.
Carter, how do you swim? Are you a good swimmer?
I swim, but that doesn't mean anything because I'm going
amphibious.
to school.
Are you amphibious?
I'm going
what
to
else
go to
What else does he have, Greg?
That's okay. They'll teach him how to swim.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet.
Well, he's going to go through basic training first, and then he's going to go AIT, Advanced Infantry Training. And then from there, how well he does from there, he'll get picked, and then they'll stick him in recon.
How many weeks will that take?
That means nothing to me.
Excuse me, Carter. I'm talking to your superiors. Greg, how long will that take from boot to recon training?
Quite a few months. Yeah, basic training now is 16 weeks. Then you get about 28 days home, and then from there you go to AIT. You have to get your MOS is 11-330, either rifle or machine gun, M60.
What kind of shot are you, Carter?
Yeah.
I've only fired a gun a couple times.
That's okay. We can teach you how to fire as well.
I think he wants a bayonet.
Greg, is it almost better if he came in with no experience and then you just learn the Marine Corps way?
No, not really. You more or less want to be a headstrong person and know exactly where you're going at the time you reach that.
It's like you know Carter.
With a kid like this, we might have to break him first.
Well,
break his spirit?
Break his spirit and then build him back hard.
Yep, the first 30, 35 days, they'll do that. You'll see kids cry and want to commit suicide and everything else.
Perfect.
Yeah.
If anything, we could all put soap in our towels and start smacking them with them.
Yep.
I don't know how to say this to you. I'm not joining any armed force at all.
What are you talking about? You're not going to join any armed forces?
I didn't sign up for anything. I'm going to school.
Yeah, well, you could do schooling afterwards.
And
or
on the government's dime.
Yeah.
But
that'll be the beauty of it.
See, I didn't actually sign up. I didn't go to any office or fill out any application or anything.
Oh, it doesn't matter. You just be a regular enlisted person.
Right, you're ready. That's what you'd rather come in as a grunt.
Yeah.
Nice.
Go hard, boy.
Go hard, kid. We're all proud of you.
When do we need to have this party by?
Greg, don't you wish you were him right now?
Oh, I tell you, I wish I was doing it all over again.
That's the beauty.
Nice.
When I went overseas, nobody saw me for 2.5, 3 years. They thought I was dead. For the areas I actually was in Pakistan.
Really?
Yeah, I was a shooter.
What's the nightlife like there, though? That's the problem.
Let me tell you something. You don't get no nightlife.
That's the problem, man. I'd rather be...
You're in the desert just tracking people.
Mm-hmm.
You got a target, you track them, and if your target comes up to where you could take a shot,
yeah,
you just put it right in them and move out and hold down for a couple days or a couple weeks, and then come back and do it again.
And you did that for 2 years or more.
That's what I did.
Carter, you got it all in front of you, my friend.
Well, you got the life to look forward to.
And remember,
I'm not going anywhere.
When you shoot the women and children, you don't lead them as much because they're not as fast.
I'm not shooting anyone because I'm not joining an armed force.
Draw back into them.
You leave that to the guys in the gunships.
I love it. All right, thanks, Greg.
All righty, take care, guys.
All right, see ya. Carter, you're a lucky young man. Here's Kevin. You're on with Carter from RonFez.net, our newest Marine.
Go ahead, Kevin.
Hey, guys, card member 1801.
Hoo-ah! Yeah.
Hey, we could name the kid Joker, like in Platoon.
Yeah, that wasn't Platoon, but it was another movie. Thanks a lot, Kevin.
Appreciate it, Kevin.
What was the one with Joker? That was we've been doing all day with Private Pile.
Oh, the Full Metal Jacket?
Full Metal Jacket, yeah. You excited, though, Carter?
Say that again?
You a little nervous about no nightlife?
I'm not going anywhere. So
Carter, do you have a girl to say goodbye to, or?
I'm not going anywhere. I don't know how to convey this to you.
Not tonight. I understand that you don't want to be giving everything away. And
right, everyone mums the word, loose lips, sink ships, we all know.
I'm not going anywhere. I'm finishing school, then hopefully going to college.
I'm trying to picture you with the shaved head right now.
Yeah,
I'm trying to picture it.
I'm not getting a buzz cut. I'm not going to any boot camp because, I haven't joined any armed forces, I've said 1,000 times before.
Why not, Carter?
I don't know because it's a rumor that started. I have not.
You excited about it, though? When's the last time you were in a fight?
I've never been in a fight.
So this is your first fight.
You picked a dandy, buddy.
I'm not going anywhere.
All right, hold on, Carter.
Such a proud nation.
I'm excited for him, Fez.
I know.
877-692-1027. If you'd like to call in and say, see it to Carter, who runs the RonFez.net message board and website, Fezzy.
Right, if you want to call in and say your send-offs, your bon voyages, he's getting ready to enlist, he's going to ship out, and they are going to turn him into a rock-solid machine.
Born again hard.
Yeah, I love the sound of that. Born again hard Carter.
Yeah, I love that too. Maybe that'll be his nickname. We ought to give him a big Marine tattoo before he leaves too, because
that'd be cool.
They love that and boot when you show up with your own ink.
I admire him. I admire Carter right now. I wonder how many push-ups he can do now.
Oh, now just none.
I know.
But later.
And then when he comes back, we should do that. The Bon Voyage party, we'll have him do as many push-ups as he can here. Then when he gets back home, 16 weeks of basic, then you get 28 days home, according to Greg. Then we'll see how many push-ups he can do after basic.
It'll look like a revolving door at that place if we go pushing him in there.
Is there any way to get Yaney in here?
Sure.
Recruit Yaney to do balloon animals for the party. That would be hot. That would be great. 877-692-1027.
We're Ron and Fez.
Ron and Fez. 1027 WNEW.
Tomorrow, Tuesday, September 25th, New York Sports Clubs will open its doors for a very special open house event.
Fez, this is very, very exciting. One day only. New York Sports Clubs will reduce its joining rate from $200 to only $50. And here's the exciting part. For every person that joins on Tuesday, September 25th, New York Sports Club will donate $25, half of the $50 joining fee, to the American Red Cross Disaster Relief Fund.
Nice. Give them a call, 1-800-301-1231 for the New York Sports Club nearest you. Only $50 to join. That's tomorrow only.
75 tri-state locations. There's one in your neighborhood. Remember, New York Sports Club offers only month-to-month membership. Means no long-term contract hassles.
So give them a call, 1-800-301-1231, or go to the New York Sports Club nearest you tomorrow, Tuesday, September 25th, to take advantage of this very special offer.
Take charge of your health now and help other people at the same time.
New York Sports Clubs, there's a million reasons to join.
Ron and Fez, 102.7 WNEW.
102.7 WNEW, we're Ron and Fez.
What was that sergeant's name of Full Metal Jacket? I've been sitting here trying to think of it. It drives me crazy. We've got Carter, who's going in the Marine Corps. And I'm pretty excited for him.
Yeah, Carter has decided to enlist. He's got, we started the show talking about, are the flags going to come down? Is the patriotism, the nationalism going to start to wane because we haven't had an attack yet? Well, not with this young man. He's gone out and enlisted in the United States Marine Corps.
It's exciting stuff, Carter.
Oh, yeah, real exciting.
All right, here's some of your buddies just wanted to say see ya. Here's Pantera. Pantera, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Yeah.
Hi, Pantera.
Hey, Carter. Semper Fi, brother.
Oh, shut up.
What is your first, can you tell us anything about the plans that they gave you at all? Do you know when you're leaving?
Pantera, I got a secret for you. I'm not in the Marines.
Come on, you're in the Marines, dude.
You're definitely in.
I didn't
Even though you haven't started yet. Thanks, Pantera.
Now, Carter, are you going to end up going to Paris Island?
I didn't sign up for anything, actually.
You just let them tell you, right?
What?
Just let them tell you.
Yeah, you'll get your orders or however it works.
Here's Craig. Craig, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hi, Craig.
How you doing, buddy?
Go ahead, buddy.
Big ass Carter 8914. Hoo-ah! Carter, make me light on your whore. Come on, Carter, let me hear you. My Corps.
My
Your Corps. Marine Corps.
Marine Corps.
Yeah.
Oh, that's going to be cool when you're out there doing the cadence, Carter.
Oh, yeah, good times, good times.
Here's a guy, I guess he's going to be your gunnery sergeant, your drill sergeant. Hi, you're on Ron and Fez. You're on with Carter.
I am Gunnery Sergeant Hartman, your senior drill instructor.
You better say yes, sir.
What's your name, scumbag?
It's Carter. Answer him, Carter.
Where the hell are you from anyway, Private?
Well, he's from Connecticut.
Yeah.
Your days of finger banging, old Mary Jane Rottentrot, through her pretty pink panties, are over. You're so ugly you could be a modern art masterpiece.
Carter, would you please answer back?
It's a tape recording.
Are you a Peter Puffer?
What?
He seems to know you.
Are you a Peter Puffer?
You heard him.
I can't understand what he's saying.
Are you a
Peter Puffer?
Are you a Peter Pepper?
How tall are you, Private?
How tall are you, Carter?
I'm like 6'1".
Nice.
Are you shook up? Are you nervous?
Are you nervous, Carter?
I'm not going anywhere.
I'm going to answer yes.
I admire your honesty. What's your excuse?
You guys know I'm not going anywhere, right?
What's your excuse?
Excuse for what?
What's your excuse?
For what?
Would you
Do you
please...
think I'm cute? Do you think I'm funny? What is your major malfunction, numbnut?
You better answer him, Carter.
I think you're a punk with a soundboard.
He's getting upset.
Yeah.
Did your parents have any children that lived?
Parents have any children?
Yeah, me.
Your ass looks like about 150 pounds of chewed bubble gum, Pile. You know that?
I think it's more than that.
He's calling Carter Pile now.
I'm not going anywhere, just so you guys know.
I'll be watching you.
All right, thank you.
We all will be.
Thank you, Gunnery Sergeant Hartman. Here's Heckler. Wants to say see it to you, Carter.
Oh, the heckler.
Hey, guys.
Hey, Carter, as us close friends call you, Karki. That's his nickname.
Karki.
That'll catch on in the Corps.
I want to tell you that I'm really proud of you, and the reason he's denying this is because it's modesty.
Mm-hmm.
I've known this guy since the board started. It took a lot of courage, a lot of bravery to start the board. He basically is a hero. I'm teary-eyed thinking that this young man, he was bright. He's a former Connecticut State wrestling champion.
Really? I did not know that.
He also climbed the rope in high school the fastest. I believe he can play every musical instrument. Is that true, Karki?
I can play a lot of musical instruments,
right. When he gets in front of some of the sophisticated weaponry, this man will win the war for us.
Play it like a piano, Karki.
And all I can say, Karki, is God bless you. I am so proud of you, my friend. Ron and Fez, Carter is a true American hero.
Thank you very much, Heckler.
God bless America.
God bless, Heckler.
All right, here's Jim. Jim, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hello, Jim.
Jim, you wanted to say goodbye to Karki?
It's Carter.
Jim, you're on with Recruit Carter. Jim's gone. He teared up, Ronnie.
Here's John. You wanted to say goodbye to Karki?
It's Carter, just you know.
You there, John?
Oh.
Yes, John.
Yeah, go ahead,
Okay,
John.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I really hear you in the background. Hey, Carter.
Yeah.
I want you in my Marine division.
Oh, yeah?
Yes, I do. How many sit-ups can you do?
Like
One?
2.
I think I can straighten them out, boys. What do you think?
Yeah.
Is he with Fez?
What?
Is he with Fez?
Fez,
I'm sending him off.
I
gotta let go.
That's a don't ask, don't tell. Thanks, John. Here's Rooster, Fezzy, from the board also. Rooster, you're on with Cardi.
Listen, Karki, you better start knocking them out. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Seriously.
Listen how Rooster does it. You can learn from him, Karki.
You're going to have to work on that cardiovascular before you go away.
Is that why they call him Cardi?
No, see, here's the funny thing, guys. I'm not actually going anywhere. I'm staying in school, actually.
Don't come off like you're Jar Jar. He's coming off like he's Jar Jar Binks now, Fuzzy. Me's afraid my people gonna die.
Gungeons and gone bad.
Hey, Carter, just remember, loose bowels, soiled towels.
That's right.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We've been saying that for years.
All right, Karki. Best of luck to you, buddy.
Yeah, okay. I'm going to go do some homework now.
All right, we got to plan the party. You let us know when you're shipping out, Karkis.
Oh, okay.
We all need to be doing homework. Reconnaissance, that is, right?
Sure.
All
yeah.
right.
All right, buddy.
Yeah.
Smoke if you got him.
Yeah, Iris loves you.
That young man.
Yeah.
I am just swelling with pride. Look at me, just swelling, Ronnie. I'm ballooning up with pride.
I think it's from too much Chinese food.
You think so?
Yeah. You're bloating. You're not
with pride. Yes, with pride.
You're bloating with pride right now.
Mm-hmm. I'm like retaining pride. Not even going to be able to put on my shoes soon if I keep retaining so much pride.
All right, the mad producer wants us to do our TV bit on this princess show. Who wants to be a princess? I can't imagine.
I've never even heard of this show.
Yeah, apparently it's a one-time only deal.
Is it Fox trying to marry off a girl again? We all know how good that worked out last time.
All right, you got that stupid Grinch thing.
Right, yeah. This I got in my email over the weekend.
Now, do you know who you got it from?
I got it from Kapira Zabrookie.
Now, according to Billy Staples, and you can never be too sure, he swears this thing was done by PLJ.
Written, and performed.
Which, you know, if that's true, we got to leave it for O&A to bust balls on because,
right,
out of all the bad songs, this is the stupidest thing I've ever heard of.
This is just what it is. It's the Grinch Who Stole Christmas. It's total Dr. Seuss, but it's done with Bin Laden instead of the Grinch, so he's called the Binch.
All right, now, we are also hearing, can we use that clip of him doing it, Billy, or is that a problem? What do you think, Al?
I think we could use it.
Based on what?
That it comes, it's also at a some type of service.
Are we members of this service, though?
No, we're not.
So is that a problem?
I think a one-time deal like this, it's not a problem.
All right, well, why don't you hook it up, then?
Okay.
All right.
Because it sounds like the worst thing I've ever heard.
Oh, and look at it, Ronnie. It goes on forever. I got 2 pages of it. That got sent to me.
Just read me a little bit and see if I can stomach it.
Okay. I'll just give you, like, the first little paragraph here. Every you down in Newville liked the U.S. a lot. But the Binch, who lived far east of Newville, did not. The Binch hated the U.S., the whole U.S. way.
Oh, my God, it's embarrassing.
Now, don't ask me why, for nobody can say. It could be his turban was screwed on too tight, or the sun from the desert had beaten too bright. But I think that the most likely reason of all may have been that his heart was 2 sizes too small.
Oh, what an insult to the people we lost. What an insult.
It's hideous. Do you want to hear about the paragraph where he attacks?
Let me just see if Billy can get it.
Okay.
Billy, can you get it? Yeah, go ahead. Do the paragraph that attacks.
All right, here's where his plot to blow up the Twin Towers. The Binch stole some U airplanes in U morning hours and crashed them right into the Uville Twin Towers.
Oh,
isn't that insulting? It's trivializing what happened.
Oh, my God.
They'll wake to disaster. He snickered so sour. And how can they sing when they can't find a tower? The Binch cocked his ear as they woke from their sleeping, all set to enjoy their wailing and weeping. Instead, he heard something that started quite low, and it built up quite slow, but it started to grow. And the Binch heard the most unpredictable thing. He couldn't believe it. They started to sing.
What a maniac.
Who did this?
He swears it's that guy who used to be at the WWF.
Todd Pettengill.
And now is with Scott Shannon.
Who would even get this idea?
And once you got it, there's no one there to say, this is ridiculous.
Right. To have any common sense. He stared down at Uville, not trusting his eyes, when he saw what was a shocking, disgusting surprise. Every U down in Uville, the tall and the small, was singing without any towers at all. It's ridiculous.
Oh, my God.
Isn't that horrible? He hadn't stopped Uville from singing. It sung. For down deep in the hearts of the old and the young, those twin towers were standing, called hope and called pride. And you can't smash the towers we hold deep inside.
That is insane.
I can't believe this is making the rounds. I can understand emailing, because you get so much of the junk email stuff like this.
Right.
The little bits. But, the fact that it's...
Why a bench?
The PLJ.
Why a bench? That's what I don't get right off the bat. And what's he calling us? Uville?
Uville. Like United States of Americaville. And the bench for Bin Laden, I can only imagine that's the connection.
Oh, maybe I don't think we can win this war. Hearing that, I'm cringing beyond belief.
It's bad enough you check your email every day, and there's the pictures of Satan in the explosion. And what else did I get this weekend? I got a Bin Laden picture of him humping a mule.
Right, I got that.
Did you get that one?
I got that, and I got the Empire State Building going into his butt. Apparently that's what we're going to do for him. Hey, Billy, I guess, is setting this thing up so we can play it. We got to give it to O&A, though.
Right.
For their bad song thing. It's a winner.
Oh, yeah.
And it's local. Hey, Jason, you're on Ron and Fez.
What's going on, guys?
Hey, Jason.
Whoever wrote this thing should share in the same fate as Bin Laden. Should be killed stone dead, man.
All right, thanks, man.
It's unbelievable.
Thank you for the call, Jason. 877-692-1027.
I'm cringing beyond cringe.
And that's just a very small part of it that I read.
Do they play this over there all the time? We need a...
Spy report. Spy
Right.
report. Spy report. Spy report.
If anybody's really heard that on PLJ. Now, according to Billy, that's where it came from.
That's where Billy says the source of this Dr. Seuss Twin Tower attacks, the bench.
Now, other people are writing in, if Fez can use that voice, why is he using the Fez voice? That's true.
That voice is too much work.
Brian, you got a
I have balls.
Spy report.
I'm sorry. Brian, what's up?
Hey, Brian.
How's it going? I heard that on PLJ, and they were playing it on Sean Hannity on ABC.
Oh, my God.
Like it's news.
Yeah, it's Todd Pettengill from the WWF reading it.
On both stations?
But it was not written by him. Apparently, it was written by some guy in Texas.
Oh, okay. Then there's no sense in...
Right. Did he try to do the Dr. Seuss voice like I did?
Yeah, he tried to do the Boris Karloff narration.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, how terrible.
And serious as a heart attack.
They're taking it as something that's going to help us? This is going to get us going?
This is the inspiration, Ronnie. We needed this put to Dr. Seuss. Because that's how stupid we are. We need it on that level. We need it reduced to Seuss level.
Hey, Sandy, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hi, Sandy.
Oh, hi.
Hi, baby.
I just wanted to tell you that that's definitely not Todd Pegg, because that's his voice.
Hey, Brainiac, that was me reading it.
Was not.
It was, too. What a maniac.
Was not, and it was not Todd Pettengill, mister.
She probably just came in the last second.
You're right, we're not going to win this war, Ronnie.
Yeah. Hey, and by the way, I'm glad, Billy, that you told us that Pettengill wrote this, and we are all cringing, and now people are saying it wasn't him.
That you came flying in with that one.
And then go, I can't say. But remember this, I know for a fact, written and done by Todd Pettengill. Hey, Craig, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Craig.
Hey, what's up, Ronnie? What's up, Fez? Hey, a little information for you guys. I believe Todd Pettengill didn't write that song. He put it to music. I believe the song was over the internet. It was actually a poem over the internet. I believe it was a children's book author down in Texas who wrote that.
Okay.
So,
who should be sued by Dr. Seuss's people.
Right.
Yeah, who knows?
All right, thanks.
Yep.
Yeah, Dr. Seuss's widow ought to be on the forefront of this. A children's author who's writing Seuss stuff.
Hey, Vinny, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Vinny.
How you doing, guys?
Yeah.
Listen, I listen to PLJ anymore, so you guys, you guys are a great short. And I tell you right now, basically the way that poem was written was done very tastefully by Scott and Todd in the morning. They basically played the national anthem behind it. He did it in a voice, and it was actually almost like a tearjerker part. I don't know if you ever heard it.
Yes, I could cry. I could cry.
Yeah, I didn't read that paragraph.
It was done very, very tastefully, and believe me, Todd is. I mean, I don't know the guys from Adam, but I listen to the show, and on the way to work, I listen to you guys on the way home before I come from work now. And I mean, the way the show, it was done very tastefully, and at the end they played the national anthem saying that, you know, that the towers were still there in our heart, and we're proud to be Americans, and that this son of a bitch is not going to get away with it. You know what I mean?
Why read like Dr. Seuss, though?
Well, it was some other guys, whoever called it before, said it was written from a guy in Texas. It was. Right. And then Scott put music to it and did it in the Grinch's type of voice, like you guys were doing.
Right, and that Frankenstein voice. What's that guy's name again? I forgot.
Boris Karloff.
Boris Karloff.
But yeah, right. But I'm just clearly it was in a good taste. It wasn't done anti-American, and believe me, I don't know if you heard what happened this morning with him with some wacko guy, the mayor, the public relation guy from Patterson.
Yeah.
With saying that he should be a FOO. Oh, it's ridiculous. I mean, every station in New York City and New Jersey and TV has been so supportive for what happened, and they have, you know, just interpreted the wrong way. It's not interpreted that way.
This,
so, I mean,
this
I know two
goofy
people
thing,
I
you mean?
lost.
Now, you know, I don't know how it was read over there, but the fact that someone sat down and wrote this to begin
the guy
with.
in Texas, whoever wrote it in Texas, but the way it was written was meaning that it is sick. I can't say it's sick to a part where, you know, they're saying about how the Twin Towers fell. It said, I know two people I lost, myself, friends, and clients. And you just want to remember, but you don't want to remember the bad. You want to remember the good for the people you lost.
Right.
And you want to know that, you want that SOB that we're stronger than this, and no matter what, we can rebuild them. They'll stay in our hearts. The people stay in our hearts. You don't forget.
Well, Vinny, I'm sure the message is, nice and pure, but to do something like this, it's like to take the lyrics to Gilligan's Island and change them to fit the bombings and the attacks.
What are we waiting for, Al?
It's just not appropriate.
Are we going to hear this thing?
You're what?
I'm talking to Al.
Oh.
What are we waiting for?
Less than be a minute.
Less than Jake. All right, thanks, Vinny.
Thanks for the call, Vinny. That's why we always ask for the spy reports. Because our staff will come in running.
Spy report. Spy report. Spy report.
Gina, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hi, Gina.
Hey, how are you guys?
Yeah.
I just want to let you guys know I did hear it on PLJ, and they made them replay it like 3 times the other day.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
I'm cringing, Gina.
These people were crying. Like, this lady called in, she was totally crying about it. She was like, it was beautiful. But it was like the same exact thing as the grid. They just changed, like, the words a little bit, you know?
Right.
So, but also...
Now, were you embarrassed when you heard this?
I was kind of embarrassed, but it's a good thing. She said that it's a good thing to use to help the kids understand more, but, like, I still think it's kind of like lying to the kids. Like, it doesn't make any sense to me at all how they could relate it.
I don't like calling our country Uville.
I know, no kid's going to understand that.
Exactly. Well, I just wanted to let you guys know that. They were hysterical crying over it. Everybody was, like, falling all over, and the DJs were just absolutely, like, so fake on the radio. Like, it's beautiful, and I was like, oh, God, this is horrible. So, that's it, guys.
It's like coming out and saying, let me tell you a story about a man named Bin Laden. It's trivializing it.
Here's Linda. You're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, guys.
Hi, baby.
It's Linda. I'm 8327.
Hooah!
Thank you very much. My point was that, 60 years ago when World War II happened, all these wonderful inspirational songs were written like Boogie Woogie Bugle Boy and Andrews Sisters, and everybody pulled together in Americana. And now we're being insulted with Dr. Seuss. And I'm stunned. I'm mortified.
Where's our over there, Fuzzy? Where's somebody going to write something that's going to have everybody excited about this thing?
I think we got it. It's the late Dr. Seuss.
It is not the bench who did this. Thank you, Linda.
877-692-1027.
I know it's been more than a minute already, Al.
Right.
Here's Ralph. Ralph, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Ralph.
Hey, Ronnie Fez.
Hey, buddy. Yeah.
Hey, all I'd like to say, I'd like to bench slap the guys that wrote that.
Bench slap?
I get it. That's good.
Hey, it's ridiculous. I mean, that makes me feel like we're idiots to have to even to listen to that.
All right, thanks. Well, we'll have to hear it the way it was done. Right. Al, do we have it yet? It's been, let me take a break.
Okay.
And when we come back, we'll have it, or we'll say goodbye to Al. 877-692.
Either way, we win.
692-1027. Ron and Fez.
Ron and Fez. 1027 WNEW.
The people of New York needed something to drink. They'll love O-to-go, is what I think.
O-to-go, oxygenated, distilled drinking water, real purity. Great taste, no aftertaste, without question. More refreshing and healthier than anything else on the planet.
O-to-go now has set the purity standard against which all other waters will be measured. All those bottled waters, not even nature can make it this pure as O-to-go.
O-to-go. Want to stay healthy, but keep going? Fez, you need O-to-go. Look for the O-to-go Original Blue. It's delicious, calorie-free essence, flavors, or that exclusive black sports bottle with even more oxygen when you need it.
That's right. It's the coffee replacement. It's O-to-go. Want to pick me up without caffeine? Here it is, guys. O-to-go. Oxygenated distilled drinking water.
It's O-to-go. Real purity, great taste, no aftertaste.
Distilled for purity, oxygenated for energy. It's O-to-go.
Ron and Fez. Frequency 1027 WNEW.
Every you down in Newville liked U.S. a lot, but the Binch who lived far east of Newville did not. The Binch hated U.S. the whole U.S. way. Now don't ask me why, for no one can say. It could be his turban was screwed on too tight, or the sun from the desert had beaten too bright. But I think perhaps the most likely reason of all may have been that his heart was 2 sizes too small. But whatever the reason, his heart or his turban, he stood facing Newville, the part that was urban. They're doing their business, he snarled from his perch. They're raising their families. They're going to church. They're leading the world, and their empire is thriving. I must keep the S's and U's from surviving. Tomorrow he knew all the U's and the S's would put on their pants and their shirts and their dresses They'd go to their offices, playgrounds, and schools and abide by their UNS values and rules. And then they'd do something he liked least of all. Every U down in U'ville, the tall and the small, would stand all united, each U and each S, and they'd sing U'ville's anthem, God bless us, God bless. All around their twin towers of U'ville they'd stand, and their voices would drown every sound in the land. I must stop that singing, Binch said with a smirk. And he had an idea that might work. The Binch stole some U airplanes in U morning hours and crashed them right into U'ville Twin Towers. They'll wake to disaster, he snickered so sour. And how can they sing when they can't find a tower? The Binch cocked his ear as they woke from their sleeping, all set to enjoy their U wailing and weeping. Instead, he heard something that started quite low, and it built up quite slow, and started to grow. The Binch heard the most unpredictable thing, and he couldn't believe it. They started to sing.
Oh, my God. Oh.
He stared down at U'ville, not trusting his eyes. What he saw was a shocking, disgusting surprise. Every U down in U'ville, the tall and the small, was singing without any towers at all.
Oh.
He hadn't stopped U'ville from singing. It sung. From deep down in the hearts of the old and the young, those twin towers were standing, calling hope and calling pride. And you can't smash the towers we hold deep inside. So we circle the sites where our heroes did fall, with a hand in each hand of the tall and the small. And we mourn for our losses while knowing we'll cope, for we still have inside that U pride and U hope. For America means a bit more than tall towers. It means more than wealth or political powers. It's more than our enemies could ever guess. So may God bless America. Bless us. God bless.
Okay. Now, at the end, wouldn't it make more sense if the U'villes got together and killed the Blinch?
Yeah, that would work.
Instead, we just sang when the towers got knocked down?
There was no redemption of the Binch or retribution from the ooze. Is it too late to get this on O&A show today? Can we go back in time somehow and enter this today?
Is there any kind of thing that we can win money from them?
Because I think we may have it. Holy cow. So that is the Binch. This is the disasters that happened at the World Trade Center, the bombing, the attack on the U.S., put to Dr. Seuss. As it should be, I guess.
Why didn't they mention Rudy Lou who's running around?
Did not come up for some reason.
I'm stunned.
That's amazing. And then produced by WPLJ.
Wow.
Including God Bless America. 877-692-1027.
Wow, I'm absolutely stunned. Hey, Max, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Max.
Hey, I'm sorry you guys didn't have more tests, man. You already gave us enough of that to tell us that it sucked.
Oh.
We didn't need to hear the whole thing to know how bad it was.
I guess a lot of people are liking it, though.
Nah, you guys sucked, man. You shouldn't have played it. It really sucked.
Yeah, we
really
sucked.
Man. We knew how bad it was. You guys sucked.
That's it. All right, here's Charlie. Charlie, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Charlie.
Hey, Ron and Fez. How are you guys? Love
Buddy.
the show.
Thanks, pal.
Listen, all honesty, he did a good job with it. I liked it, and I liked it the second time around.
What is it that you like about it, just so I know?
Well, it would have been nice if Rudy Luhu was in there, definitely.
There should have been a Rudy Luhu.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, we didn't kill the Binch yet. I'm sure once we do, they'll do something with that. But I thought it was pretty good. I really did.
To me, it's like trying to put the tragedy that hit our nation to the theme of Gilligan's Island.
Put it in cartoon form so everybody can get it.
With Afghanistan and Pakistan, the Middle East.
I'm going to demand that we hand this in with O&A and that we get a reward.
Right,
Because
yeah.
I think it's the worst yet. Charles, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Charles.
Yeah, hey, what's going on, fellas?
Hey, buddy.
I was just wondering if they're going to do like an Oompa Loompa song from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
Oompa, Oompa,
Osama, Osama.
All right, later, fellas.
We have another Muslim for you.
No, but what they are doing is they're taking the Pentagon attack and putting that to the night before Christmas.
Hey, Dan. Dan, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Dan.
Hey, I know it's hard to get Afghanistan, now it's really hard to attack them, but I think we can attack the people behind that song.
And get them.
I think Scott Shannon needs to pay.
The beauty of it is that, like all top 40 guys, they didn't write it themselves. They found it somewhere and did a nice little production.
I don't care. I want Scott Shannon's firstborn.
All right, thanks, Danny. So, here's Deb. Deb, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hi, Deb.
Hello.
Yeah.
This is Debs calling from New Jersey.
Hi, honey.
And I'm sure we are going to turn Bin Laden into green eggs and ham soon. But I just wanted to say that I think the whole idea, if I remember correctly, of the Grinch story was he wanted to destroy the spirit of Christmas, I mean, our hearts are broken, but our spirit is not broken, and I think that's the point that they were trying to make.
And then won't Bin Laden's heart grows
three sizes too large?
And then he'll come in and start hanging with us and give us presents?
Is that how it works?
I think it's kind of embarrassing to the people who were killed there.
I agree that it does seem a little tasteless, but we have to convey it to our children somehow. He is kind of like the Grinch to the children, He tried to break our spirit. He hurt our heart deeply.
He's the Grinch to a knucklehead out in Texas.
I think
he's a terrorist who would like to kill more of us.
I think...
and into a child's mind, he would be compared to the Grinch, right?
No, he would be considered a bad man who tried to kill all of us.
Right. I don't want him to think that it's the nice Grinch character.
He didn't want to...
who gets all happy and has a nice dog.
I'm sure that he's not going
and
to...
And any kid who needs that much to be told... Listen, Deb, don't keep yapping. Any kid who's so little that they need that Grinch metaphor doesn't need to even hear about this.
You got a point there.
Because
you got a point there.
Osama bin Laden is...
driving me crazy.
I know, just lunacy. Osama bin Laden is not going to sit down with the victims' families and enjoy roast beast.
The JMF, right, WPLJ broke our spirit. He's had a lot of funny emails tonight, though. A lot of funny instant feedbacks. Oh, my God.
This, I was amazed when I got it in my stack of World Trade Center emails that everyone is getting all over the country. But to find out that this one had gone that far.
Fez, did I show you the other stupid one that keeps coming to me? You said you didn't get it yet, the one that acts like this was found in the rubble.
Oh, no, I still haven't seen that one.
Right, hold on, I'm going to let you see it. I always get this. Camera was found in the rubble, but the person in the picture was not. And you can even see in the tons of things how many times this has gone around.
Okay.
There he is, supposedly standing at the top of the tower like a tourist.
Oh, nice.
The plane coming in behind him. Now, we know that it wasn't open that morning yet.
Right, the observation deck did not open.
And we never got any reports of, hey, we found the camera. And yet these things...
And the film was not melted or anything.
Right.
No, but I have gotten plenty of devil's faces in clouds of smoke. I haven't gotten that one yet, but I'm sure I will by tomorrow.
Perhaps your heart is 2 sizes too small.
My email was 2 sizes too full.
Here's the very beautiful little Hot Liz. Hot Liz, how are you, honey?
I'm great. Well, I was great, but after that, I want to drive my car into a tree. That was the worst one yet.
Oh, my God. I think it was. It
was literally, I had to pull over. I was like, oh, my God, this is awful.
Yeah, next week, Bin Laden is the Lorax. He speaks for the Afghanis.
Right? It's just poor taste.
Does O&A have any kind of bounty on this thing? Because we've sent them a couple.
Right.
And I feel like we're going to win with this one.
Yeah, I don't know if there's a prize for this.
By the way,
I want to hand over personally.
I was watching CBS morning show, and they flew up a little girl who wrote a song like in Texas. She's 17. They brought her into New York to sing it.
Oh, God.
And it was some kind of my life changed that day. It's like all the other ones that O and A were playing.
Right.
But
Where was she from? Texas?
Yeah, I think she was from Dallas.
Mm.
Jeez.
It's like heaven needed a champion when David Von Erich died.
Right, exactly. All right, thanks, Liz.
No, you're the best.
Bye, honey.
Thank you, Hot Liz.
Hey, George. George, you're on Ron and Fez. George.
Hey, Ron and Fez, thanks for taking my call.
Okay, buddy.
Yeah, that Dr. Seuss thing, better than any ASIC production I've ever heard.
That's true.
Listen.
Better than ASIC!
Yeah, definitely more creative than any lyrics I ever heard come out of
Now they're
ASIC.
going to get mad at us.
Sorry, Billy.
Sorry, Mrs. Staples.
Anyway, that Dr. Seuss thing, they should take that over to Afghanistan, and like in Mars Attacks, their little bodies will blow up. Poof! Turbans everywhere.
All right, that's funny, man. Thanks. All right, here's Nick. Nick is another guy who likes this. And obviously people do like it. It's going around the Internet.
I think it's a shame. Hi, Nick.
Hey, Ron and Fez, how you doing, guys?
All right, good.
Listen, that Dr. Seuss thing was cool. Listen, I can understand you guys. You're going to get a lot of fodder for your urban legends shows that you guys do because there's a lot of ridiculous urban legends going around. But that was, I mean, that's a nice thing for kids, I guess. I mean, for parents maybe who were trying to explain it to kids.
I don't get that. I think any kid that is too small to understand that a terrorist has attacked and that they're crazy people.
Don't tell them?
Yeah, don't tell them at all.
How is a kid going to understand that the U-ville is the United States of America?
Yeah, I know. It actually took me the first 4 or 5 sentences before I realized that's what they were getting.
To me, it sounds like...
U-ville and S-ville.
Yeah, it sounds like U-boat.
Yeah.
All right, thanks.
Take care, guys.
See you, buddy. Oh, God, I'm cringing. I just feel like we're going to win the O&A thing. Not that there's even a contest.
Finally, there's some hope, Ronnie.
Yes. Hey, Chris, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hi, Chris.
Hey, guys. How you doing?
Hey, buddy.
I got to agree. I'm with you guys. That was making me cringe. And in response to what some of these people were saying about it being for the kids, I got to point out a little bit of a difference. I mean, the Grinch story didn't start off with the Grinch killing thousands of Who's. He stole some decorations.
Right.
I mean, to try to
and remember, at the end of the story, the kids know the Grinch gets some love, and then they're all singing together.
Yeah, they just lost some ornaments.
So later we're going to tell them that we killed the Grinch.
That would at least make it a little bit more realistic for the grown-ups who have to go through this.
The Grinch, who was actually nice down inside, he just wanted to belong.
Yeah, he was just pissed off.
This Bin Laden does not want any part of this country and sitting down and eating our roast beast.
All right, thanks, Chris.
See you.
See you. Hey, Joe. Joe, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hi, Joe.
Hello?
Hey, Joe.
Hey, guys, how you doing?
Where you going with that phone in your hand?
All right, I heard if you type in, I saw it actually, type in a Microsoft Word, Q33NY, and then you make it bigger and change the font to Wingdings.
Yeah, the Wingdings. Have you got that one, Fez?
Yeah, that one is weird.
Now, does the Q33 mean anything?
No.
All right, just something somebody made up.
Yeah.
Now, I actually had it without the Q33. The one I got was with NYC. And you
what's the C do?
You type NYC in, and then change the font to size 72, then go to Webdings, I think, first, and that turns it into an eyeball, a heart, and a skyline, like some big buildings.
See, I didn't get that. I got the other one, the Q33 thing.
What does that do?
It's a plane going into buildings, then it's like the big poison symbol, and then the Jewish star.
Oh, okay. Yeah, when you do it with Wingdings, it does that. If you do it with Webdings, it does what I said.
Yeah. Here's Rich. Rich, you're on Ron and Fez.
How you doing, gentlemen? Cardholder 4563.
Hooah! Yeah, buddy.
You were talking about that picture that was supposedly found in the rubble.
Yeah, the crazy.
The guy's wearing a winter coat.
Yeah, that is true.
Right.
It's freezing.
On September
out.
11th.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you can take that for what it is.
It was found. The camera was found. The man was not.
All right, good night, guys.
All right, see you.
Take care. 877-692-1027.
Here is Martin. Martin, you're on Ron and Fez.
How you doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead, Martin.
First of all, card holder something. I don't know my number.
All right, that's
Thank
funny.
you.
I feel like they didn't even recognize the victims when they sang the song. It was just like,
no, we were
talking about
fine.
the towers.
Right.
That was a little sad.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, sir.
Take care.
Thank you for the call.
Maybe we'll play that song again for all the people who like it, Fezzy.
Yeah, because, PLJ's playing it every half hour.
Where'd you get that on again? By a roll tape. God. 877-692-1027. We're on a Fez.
Ron. Fez. 1027 WNEW.
Ron and Fez here. Tomorrow, Tuesday, September 25th, they're going to have something pretty cool happen at New York sports clubs. They're going to open their doors for a very special open house event.
It is exciting. One day only, New York Sports Club will reduce its joining rate from over $200 to only $50. Now, that's a great deal, Fezzy.
Right.
But this is even more exciting. Every person that joins on Tuesday, September 25th, New York Sports Club will donate $25, half of the $50 joining fee, to the American Red Cross Disaster Relief Fund.
Nice job, guys. Only $50 to join New York sports clubs. That's tomorrow only. Give them a call, 1-800-301-1231 for the New York sports club nearest you.
With 75 tri-state area locations, there's one in your neighborhood. And remember, New York sports clubs offer only month-to-month memberships. No long-term contract hassles.
So call 1-800-301-1231 or go to New York Sports Club, the one nearest you, on Tuesday, that's tomorrow, September 25th, to take advantage of this very special offer.
New York Sports Clubs.
New York Sports Clubs, there's a million reasons to join.
Ron and Fez. 1027 WNEW.
There are still good things in the world. Hey, here's one now. A Fesatorio. Well. The recent tragedies in our country have left us with many questions. In fact, I haven't had this many questions since the time I found my father and Mr. Higgins, the scoutmaster, both dressed as nurses and passed out in my tree fort. But now, with our world seeming to be completely changed forever, we have to ask, is there anything good left to enjoy? And will there ever be anything to laugh about again? My answer to both questions is a resounding yes. What's still good? It's good that we can still see children outside playing. Of course, due to the verdict in the people of Florida versus Fez Marie Watley, some of us can only see this from no less than 500 yards away. But I know, they're out there. What's still good, people? The simple things. Like the thought of finding nude photos of your favorite actress or a WWF superstar's wife on the internet. The feeling you get when you bet the rent money on the Oakland Raiders and they cover with a last-minute touchdown. Or if you're like me, just the joy of knowing there are still Cuban men who drink too much and will pass out in your bed. Trust me, there's still boy bands, Carrot Top, and Ellen has a new sitcom. Oh, wait, sorry. That's a line from a Fezatorial I call Why We Should Abandon All Hope. But as a nation, we wonder, will anything seem funny again now that things have changed so much? Well, let me ask you, have the things we joked about really changed? After all, isn't Star Jones still really fat? Yes, she is. Isn't Anne Heche going to change her sexual preference about another 6 or 7 more times? You betcha. And aren't we going to continue to see Joan Rivers and her daughter, Nestor the long-eared donkey, at every award show? Of course. And not only will we laugh, we will mock. As long as Michael Jackson continues his physical metamorphosis into Jack Skellington from The Nightmare Before Christmas, we will snicker at him. As long as Mariah Carey, queen of the nut bars, keeps eating with her hands off of paper plates because she can't be trusted with the dishes or silverware, we will chuckle. As long as Vinny Testaverde tries to tackle a guy who picked off one of his passes, we will laugh out loud. How many more laughs will we have? Easy. It's equal to the amount of how many more times Bill Maher will make an ass out of himself. Plenty. But you know, this whole thing reminds me of growing up in Pinellas Park, Florida, where we had a name for those good things that were few and far between. We called them teeth. But it was there that I learned how much people need a good laugh. I remember whenever Mother needed a giggle, she'd go out to our barn with our handyman named Bobo. One time I saw her out there on her knees laughing. At least I think she was laughing. Her head was going up and down. She just wasn't laughing out loud. So that's when Bobo went behind her and bent her over to tickle her. Although she wasn't laughing then either. In fact, she was screaming for lube. And then... Wait a minute. He hurt Mama's bottom. Anywho, we will laugh again, and we'll do it together, and probably all while we're pointing at our producer, Al Dukes. But until we can laugh, here's something we can say together. We're here. We're queer. We will not disappear. God bless America. Thank you.
Whew. How's it going, Fezzy?
You just came running in the room.
The Fezzatorial, 877-692-1027. Well, you really let him have it this week.
You didn't even hear it. Which was it, coffee or foosball? Foosball. You were playing the foosball.
I was playing with Rudy, Fezzy, so you know it's going to be quick and fast.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Hey, well, that was a good one, Fez.
Thank you. I'll have to get you a copy of it.
A lot of people writing in about the stupid Q33 urban legend, and then also about the Scott and Todd bit. And Sheep Lover says tomorrow they're doing the Little Terrorist That Could. And that should be fun.
Right, yeah.
That'll be good for the kids that are listening.
Yes, if you need to explain it to the kids.
Craig is saying that Q33 refers to a passage from the Quran.
This is actually the first time I've been hearing about this Q33.
Yeah. Here's Steve. Steve, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Steve.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey, buddy.
Go ahead.
So, the Q33 thing, it does have something to do with the Quran.
What's that?
You got to check out IslamicCity.com. It was all over the news this weekend.
Yeah. All right, thanks.
All right.
That's it. So,
I watch a lot of the news. I never see this stuff.
Once again, this is Bill Gates. Because he,
oh, not his fault.
Yeah, it's a lot of people,
that's Satan.
Hey, Scarlett, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hi, Scarlett.
Hi, this is Scarlett.
Hello, Scarlett.
I just wanted to say, how are you guys doing?
Good.
I don't give a damn.
Well, as good as we can all be doing, I'm sure. I just wanted to say about the Scott and Tot bit. You know, I think that a lot of people are having trouble, dealing with this matter.
Retarded
and everybody's
people?
trying to, kind of deal with it in their own way, and some people are doing it stupid ways.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So
we didn't say we were going to try him for high treason.
I'm sorry?
We didn't say we would try him for high treason. We just said it was very cringeworthy, and we keep trying to win this worst song contest on O&A. And this is going to do it for us.
Oh, yeah.
This puts us over the top.
It does.
Okay, you guys will. Go for it.
Bye-bye, honey.
Thank you, Scarlett. What happened that one time at band camp?
She put a I can't. I'll tell you later.
Please
do. Sean. Sean, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Sean.
Hey, Ron and Fez. What's up?
Hey,
Cardholder 1101.
What do you got, 1101?
I got a spy report.
Spy report. Spy report.
Jim Carrey's getting $20 million to play Osama bin Laden in his next big movie.
And from what I understand, he's lovable.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah. All right, thanks a lot.
All right, later. See you, boys.
Right.
Gary, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hi, Gary.
Gary, going?
No, Gary.
You're not there. Here's a young kid named Greg. Greg, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hello, Greg.
Hey, Ron Fez.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, I got this thing on the internet. All right, check this out. It's a picture of a crosshair on Osama bin Laden's face.
Yeah.
And it says, trip to Afghanistan, $800. High-powered sniper rifle, $1,000. Hotel stay with accessible roof, $100. Scoring a headshot on Osama bin Laden, priceless.
Yeah, Greg. Once again, please don't send me any of these things. I never laugh from anything on the internet. The internet has never made me laugh. Thanks, buddy.
All right, see ya.
I've gotten a lot of stuff, but I don't think I'm getting as much as other people.
No.
I'm in the wrong loops.
Fez 2000.
Please.
I'll get you in the right loops. Your problem is not enough people know your email.
My instant messenger is off. I actually yanked it out of the computer.
Why is that?
At least what I think it was.
Why is that?
Because I don't go on that computer to chat. If I want to chat, I'll call you at your home.
I want to type chat with you.
No.
Come on, let's go in a chat room tonight.
And I'm always misunderstood.
Let's go in a chat room tonight.
No way.
Me, you, the Horde King, the Marine Carter.
I can't think of anything more
Sweet
annoying.
Melissa, we'll all get in a chat room. We'll do Fez 2000 chat on AOL.
No, thanks.
Come on, buddy.
No. Yuck. Gives me a headache just thinking about it. Blink, 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 blink.
LOL.
What does that mean?
Laugh out loud.
Oh.
Now, if this was 1996, I would answer those, Fezzy, but it's 2001. We're at World War III. You should know this stuff.
I won't need that information for the war.
Angel Amy's in.
Oh, good.
Sushi Punk Magic wants to talk to you.
Nice.
Lieutenant Rooster's down.
The number's 877-692-1027.
Let's do a chat room late tonight.
No way.
One time only.
Nope.
Fez in a chat.
Won't happen. I'll go in a chat room before I eat eggs. That's how much I hate it.
You'll go in a chat room before you eat eggs.
I hate eggs so much.
Okay.
And I hate a chat room so much that I would go into a chat room before I ate an egg.
Okay. So, all right, now we know where it is. So it's before eggs.
Yes.
Blech. I say we start a chat room tonight.
Feel free. You got plenty of people there.
Quimsy Great wants to be in a chat room with you. JMF wants to be in a chat room. Bean Boy wants to be in a chat room.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure they're all very nice folks.
Sunrista 4 wants to be in a chat room with you.
Nice.
I bet we can get Happy Viz in there.
Do you think? Do you really think?
Yeah.
If you'd love to chat, the phone number's 877-692-1027.
Why don't we do it tonight?
No, that won't happen. That won't be happening.
Hey, Freak. Freak, you're on Irona Fez.
Hey, Freak.
Hello.
Saba.
8911.
Hold on. Saba is holding the chat room for us, Fez.
Thank you, Saba. Go ahead, Freak.
Yeah, that Q33 thing, yeah, that was on the news all weekend long, and as a matter of fact, yes, it was on a website somewhere in Afghanistan, and it is under FBI investigation because they did find the link between the airplanes and the two buildings being shown.
They found a link that says Q33?
Yeah, there's a page that's on this Afghani website, and on the beginning of the page it says Q33.
All right, tell me what the connection would be.
Yeah, what's the link?
I'm not sure what the connection was.
That they got somebody working at Microsoft?
No, I don't know
why
what
would
it
this
is,
make
but
sense?
The FBI is investigating it.
All right, thank you, Freak. I'll see you in the chat room later. Fezzy, so many people want to do this chat room.
I'm sure they'll enjoy themselves. I won't be there. I won't be part of it. You know my fat fingers. I don't type well.
You'll everybody will go slow with you. We can do it right now. You got that right over there.
Oh, no, I'm not going near it.
Come on.
No. My fat fingers hit 3 keys for every one. Every finger hits 3 different keys.
Star wants to be there.
I'm sure Star would be.
Scott
have a great
Baio
time.
is in.
Scott Baio?
Yeah.
The Scott Baio?
Yeah.
No, I'll pass. Thank you. We can chat here on the phones. That's what the phones are for.
Come on, one time only.
Never.
We'll make up a whole new name for you that night.
What would be my name?
Big Gay Fez.
No, I'm not using Big Gay Fez.
Everybody.
You can't tell me every other name is taken. You can't tell me that that's all that's left.
Fezzy, come on.
And I am not going to be Binch 487.
They've got one on RonFez.net set up for you.
Binch Q33.
All right, Jabroni says that you could use voice chat.
Yes, I can. It's called a telephone. It's perfect for chatting. They ought to try it.
Adam, you're on Ron Fez.
Hi, Adam.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Buddy.
I want to tell you, I was on the telethon on Friday night.
Oh, really? Who is this? Is this Goldie Hawn?
Well, no, I talked to Ben Stiller.
Really?
So you called the National Telethon and you got Ben Stiller?
No. We told him it was my birthday, and we were going to pledge big.
How big did you pledge?
No, I didn't pledge at all. We asked him to do some new lines from Zoolander.
All right, so you took up his time.
Yeah, and he hung up on me.
Good, I'm glad. All right, see you later.
Take care. 110 million that, according to Dennis Franz from NYPD Blue, who's never lied to us before, 110 million that telethon took in.
Yeah, I believe Dennis Franz before I believe this guy got in with Ben Stiller. Here's Dave. You're on Ron and Fez.
Hi, Ron and Fez. I love you, Fez, and I would love to go in a chat room with you. I know a good place for free. You don't have to pay anything. Chat video, and you can actually hear, and you don't have to type with your little fat fingers. You can do other things.
Spank?
Can we go?
I can't think of a worse evening.
You don't want to spank looking at Dave while he's spanking Fez?
No, I don't want to look at Dave spanking.
I have nothing to do with the site. It's nothing for promotions on my behalf. We can get in there for free. And you have a camera there. You could use the Stinky Cam, and you have the software that's provided. It's already in your computer right there from CU something or another.
Now, do these chat rooms cost money that he keeps plugging that this one's free?
No.
Oh, okay. I didn't think so.
He means the video chat things.
Oh.
That's just for spanking.
Ah. These are for spanking. Spanking only.
Hey, Jeff. Jeff, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Jeff.
Hey, how you guys doing?
Yeah.
Go ahead, buddy.
What can we do for you?
Hey, how you doing? I just wanted to let you guys know that they don't have the internet in Afghanistan, so I don't know what the guy's talking about finding the link.
They lie. People lie.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
All right, have a good night, guys.
All right, that's it.
They ought to get that Roadrunner or whatever they call it.
What chat room we starting for you?
We are not starting, no chat.
No chat?
No chat room.
Why not one night only?
The very empty chat room.
What about one night only?
Never. Never.
Hey, Josh. Josh, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hello, Josh.
Yes.
Go ahead, Josh.
Got a possible conspiracy for you guys. The Twin Towers in Malaysia, the same architect designed the World Trade Center, and he made the one in Malaysia to have the Islam theme. I don't know. Maybe there's something going on there. Maybe you guys can check that out.
That's not the same architect.
Yeah.
I thought that architect was already gone.
No.
I think they talked to him the other day.
Did they?
Yeah.
I bet he's pissed off. Spent all that time building something.
Thanks anyway.
All right, see ya.
Thank you for the call.
I am so tired of these stupid urban legends.
Well, your email will be full of them tomorrow again.
I know.
They don't stop coming.
Well, we start a chat room.
That's not going to help it.
Fezzy chat.
Fezzy chat? No.
Jeff, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hello, Jeff.
Hello?
Yeah, go ahead, buddy.
Oh, big ass member 1743. Q33. It's also related to Nostradamus.
Yeah. The Nostradamus.
Like Quatrain 33?
I don't believe it, but...
Oh, God.
Well, there's a passage, and it said...
They won't be dead.
Okay. The cruel section of the Muslims will attack a city, and...
that is the stupidest thing I ever
The cruel section of the Muslims?
Yes.
I would never say that.
It says that cruel sect of the Muslims.
It says the cruel circus of the Muslims.
Yeah, no, sect. Like a section.
Uh-huh.
And, it will take Florence as they met as a big city, and will burn it twice.
So that would mean each tower.
Yes. I don't believe it, but, it's just connected some way.
There's got to be something to it, Jeff.
Yeah.
If Nostradamus knew anything, he would just write, oh, yeah, they're going to get the Twin Towers. And leave it at that.
I've just written that down?
Hey, Bill. Bill, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Bill, what can we do for you?
Hey, guys, how's it going?
Cool.
Card number 113 here with you.
Right.
Just wanted to talk about, kind of respond to that guy who mentioned the Twin Towers in New York and Malaysia being done by the same architect. It's not true.
I know it's not.
You had a Japanese architect do the World Trade Center, and an Italian architect, Cesar Pelli, I think his name was, did the Petronas Towers in Malaysia. But it is designed, the one in Malaysia is designed to, I forgot the specific thing that it's good for the Muslims, but it is different architects.
Thanks, man.
All right.
That's it.
See you.
Appreciate the architecture update. 877-692-1027.
Mikey, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, whatever happened to Francis Lloyd Wright? I mean, with this architect stuff. But I
agree with Fez. Them eggs smell like farts, don't they?
You betcha.
How can people eat them then?
They're delicious.
They're delicious.
They come out of a chicken's womb. They're delicious.
Womb? Arse.
They don't come out the arse.
Hey, listen.
That's the weird thing. They drop those little tiny chicken pellets out the arse, and then they drop that huge egg out their womb.
Hey, you throw enough ketchup on anything, it tastes good, right?
I doubt it.
Why do you think eggs is the #1 breakfast in the free world if it wasn't any good?
It is?
Yes, #1.
More than cereal?
Way more than... Go to any restaurant and look at adults and see if one of them's eating cereal.
Do you ever smell them?
Yes, I've eaten eggs my whole life. They smell like eggs.
They smell like farts.
That's you. That's
the only way I eat an egg is on a veal franchise.
What's her name again?
Who's she? 877-692-1027.
Hey, Bill. Bill, you're on our Ron and Fez.
Hey, Bill.
Well, guys.
What can we do for you?
I just wanted to say, I think the Q33 thing has something to do with Rolling Rock.
Yeah.
The beer, it has the 33 at the bottom.
Okay.
Give me a Rolling Rock, Billy.
I mean, that could be, you know,
That could be it.
some kind of conspiracy going on.
Right. Rolling Rock.
Rolling I Rock.
Yeah, I get it. Rolling I Rock.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks a lot, boys.
All right, that's it.
Let's keep the conspiracy theories going.
There's a new chat room in AOL right now called Fez Likes Nambla. And they said they'll do stuff like this all night until you come in, Fez.
Well, enjoy yourselves. I'll be asleep.
I had another one that started called Fez Q33. You're going to end up getting questioned over this, Fezzy.
Who is this Fez? And his connections to Al-Qaeda and Nambla.
It's weird. Fez is like a hat that's worn by the Muslims. Hey, Tom. Tom, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Tom.
Hey, guys. Call hold 7614. I have a screen name for you, Fez.
What's that?
Great.
Grand Old Fag.
You want to go with that, Fez?
No, I am not going with that.
He's a grand old fag, and his friends are like hag, and they have a radio show. One likes chicks, the other sucks.
All right, Iris. All right.
They're both kind of asshole-holers, too.
All right.
I hate that song.
It's a hit, though. Matt, you're on Ron and Fez.
Now with this bench out.
What's up, guys?
What can we do for you, buddy?
Well,
Turn your radio down.
No, that's not my radio. It's my walkie-talkie.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
I'm at work.
Turn your walkie-talkie down.
I was working last night, and I missed Unforgiven. Did RVD blow his spot again?
RVD is the biggest thing to hit wrestling in a long, long time.
They love him. He went up against Y2J in a battle of the initials.
It was a great match.
Yeah.
Not quite 5 stars, but pretty close. Wouldn't you think, Fuzzy?
Yeah, it was excellent.
And again, RVD, match of the night.
Nice.
And he's still the hardcore champion.
Nice. Any other highlights?
No, that's it. Everything else kind of blew.
Everything else sucked.
Yeah.
All right, later, guys.
All right,
All right, we got to meet the Kurt Angle family, though.
Here's Steve. Steve, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hi, Steve.
Hello, hey, how you doing?
Hey, buddy.
Yeah, I just wanted to say that no one ever mentioned that when Dr. Seuss, you know, with that story, that the Grinch returned the presents. There's no way you can return those lives. They're gone.
I don't understand that whole stupid blinch.
That's right. The Grinch gave everything back.
He became their best friend.
Yeah.
That they loved.
Sat down to dinner with them.
He's not my friend, I'll tell you that much.
And ended up loving their way of life.
Yeah. All right, guys. Thanks a lot.
See
ya.
Thank you, Steve. Of course, referring to the bench, that's the Dr. Seuss version of what happened on September 11th. That got produced and recorded by WPLJ.
Which we're going to turn on the O&A and try to win their worst song contest.
Right. From the Scott and Todd show.
Colonel Kurtz, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, how you doing, fella?
How are you, my friend?
Doing all right. I'm out in Manhattan right now, working at Ground Zero.
Uh-huh.
And I just want to say that people got to start taking care of business here in this country. We need to close our doors and clean house.
What type of business you mean, Colonel?
Digging holes, digging people out. I'm taking 5. I'm sitting in the car right now. I put the radio on. I heard you, so I wanted to get on.
Are you kind of surprised that Bush hasn't made a move of any kind yet?
I'm very surprised. In fact, I'm really disappointed about that because people are starting to lose morale around this country.
I think that's happening as well.
And the biggest problem we have is the terrorists are all here. As much as nobody wants to admit it, they're here.
Yeah.
That friendly guy that's smiling at you, selling you the newspaper in the morning, he's the one who's going to be blowing you up.
See, Fezzi, because of this kind of stuff, people are coming up with those kind of theories. We need the FBI out there. We need to get some good news. We need the CIA. We need the NSA.
Need something.
Well, people shouldn't be dancing in the street celebrating. And if they want to dance in the street, they should go someplace else and dance.
Maybe you need to hear this Blanche thing. You'll feel better about yourself.
Feel what? Hear what?
The Blanche over at PLJ. Seems to be a big hit.
That'll give you a perspective.
All right, thanks, sir.
All right, have a good one, boys.
See you.
All right, take care.
Fezzi, I'm worrying. I'm worrying a little bit about the morale out there.
Yeah, you got to wonder, everyone's very enthusiastic, but how long can it keep up if they don't get anything to be more enthusiastic about?
You can only wave the flags for so long.
Right. Before you're wondering, why am I waving this thing? We're not doing anything. It'll be 2 weeks in an hour and a half.
Yeah.
2 weeks from last Tuesday.
Unbelievable. The over-under, no one would ever have thought 2 weeks.
Right.
I would have thought 2 days, tops. I mean, he looked furious at first.
Yeah, the most news we got today was we've frozen some assets of the terrorist network.
And I'm telling you right now, I mentioned it earlier in the show. If Clinton would have been president, or even Al Gore, the right-wing part of the news, Fox and all them, would be flipping out right now. Rush would be flipping out. Yet they're all going, this is going to be good. What is going to be good? What is it that's going to be so good, Fez?
Can we have something, some clue of what's coming down the road?
We want to send a thank you out to Jimmy Kimmel on the Fox.
Right.
NFL show.
The NFL on Fox.
Jimmy Kimmel was the last person to cry on TV about this.
Really? The last man to cry in America?
Yeah.
Did you see any of that?
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
It was great.
He they threw it to Jimmy for his picks and just completely broke down on a pre-recorded segment.
Yeah. He didn't have to do that. I mean, the other guys were doing a live show. Jimmy Kimmel tapes on like a Wednesday. He could have went, you know what, I can do that better.
He started talking about his brother and his friend, and they always get together and watch football and throw food at each other. So he was so broken up, you had to think, oh my gosh, did something happen to one of his friends or his brother?
Right. If you're going to tell a personal story, have a best friend that was in the tower. Not, I watch football with 2 friends and we never get to do it. We didn't get to do it last week.
Right.
I cringed. I go, call PLJ and they'll play the Blanche for you.
That was the whole sad thing of his story, was the fact that football got canceled the week before and they couldn't throw food at each other. And America needs football. We need to watch football together. And just losing it. And then, sobbed his way through his picks.
Now, I never had a chance to see the guy who does comedy. What's that Comedy Central news show?
The Daily Show?
Yeah, Jon Stewart. People told me his was amazing.
Yeah.
But I didn't see it. But he up to that point, was the last host to cry. Then Jimmy Kimmel made a roaring comeback.
Yes, and then I think the Daily Show actually lost a cameraman in the
is that
attack.
right?
Yeah. So I don't know what Jon Stewart said in his monologue, but I think they lost a cameraman.
Somebody who was just down there working, or
right. And Jimmy Kimmel, who missed a week of football, was just a basket case.
Yeah, he was.
And got that crying that kids get where they can't talk, that out of breath kind of. Right. Where you're trying to take in too much air, I guess, to keep from crying, and actually, covered his face and had to do the big excuse me. That was rough.
Hey, Chris, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Chris.
What's up, guys?
Hey.
Go ahead, buddy.
I heard that Bin Laden dude, he was the second gunman on the grassy knoll.
See, this is where we are right now, Fezzy.
Oh, this goes along with the urban myths. And stuff.
Oh, on a serious note, the fire department, the police department, they're the real heroes in America.
Oh, you're the first person to say that. Thank you. No one brought up the police department or the fire department up to this point.
They really deserve the most money.
Nobody has mentioned this yet. I'm glad you called.
I don't understand how Alex Rodriguez can get $125 million, but these guys get paid $60,000 a year.
Right.
All right. See ya.
All right. So,
I think he was trying to save his call because that grassy knoll thing didn't go over well. That kind of got a chokey, and then he came back with the real heroes are policemen and firemen.
Right.
Because who's going to disagree? I think that was his way of just wrapping it up with a big save at the end.
Dave, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hello, Dave.
Hey, guys, how you doing? Yeah, a lot of people have been calling up your show and other shows, and they've been like, I don't know why we're waiting so long. It's taking so long for America to kick some ass. And, you got to understand, this is not one country we're going up against. This is people hiding out in our country and countries all over the world in freaking caves. I mean, you can't just blow up a country because there's a terrorist or two hanging out.
I understand
in the middle of their
that, Dave. Listen, here's where the weirdness came from. The president came out and says we're at war. Remember that? This is a war. He should be talking more to people and updating and saying the same things that you are saying, but he's saying, there's going to be some, but
you can't tell your enemy, hey, enemy,
no, but he
broadcast on CNN. This is our next move,
Dave, I'm telling you right now, he's going to be losing people, and he's losing them now. Starting today, he's losing people. And people are already, doing the peace movement stuff and not the patriotic stuff anymore. Now, here's an interesting thing, Fezzi. According to this that was sent to me, let me see where it's from here, that the FBI and U.S. Immigration have arrested or detained more than 350 people. Yeah, you never hear about any of that stuff, who they got and why.
Right.
And I don't know whether they're giving them the rubber hose treatment, because I'm telling you right now, all right, if you arrest an American, they should get, all the rights that are due to us. But you take some guy who's over here illegally, when we get stuff like this he needs to get next slap for a while.
And then we hear that people are being detained and then released, and none of the in-between stuff.
We don't know what's going on.
But, here's the thing. People are very time-oriented, and with it being a 2-week sentence, it's dates like that start getting people antsy. When you get 1 week and then 2 weeks, and pretty soon it's going to be a month, I hate to see that happen. But, like we said before, how long can you keep waving a flag?
We're going to go like this. Well, it's been 6 years.
Mm-hmm.
But we're doing secret stuff. We're doing a lot of secret stuff right now.
Do you think we need a daily address from the president?
Well, yeah, I think we do. Even if he's saying stay cool. Stay cool, we know what we're doing. Things are happening.
Let's see him out there.
But he's kind of left us alone with the, damn rather. And nothing's happened.
And if you're going to leave us alone, we're going to start thinking.
But, the reason why everybody felt comfortable with Giuliani, he was doing 3-4 press conferences a day.
Oh, yeah.
From the front lines. So people are going, we got somebody in charge. Giuliani's in charge here. But, Bush, he went zigzagging all across the country. Then he came back with that crazy story of, they tried to get me too, and then nobody fell for that. Right. That never came up again.
That the Air Force One was a target.
Now, again, let me ask you this. What if that was an Al Gore story?
Oh, yeah.
People would be ripping him.
They chalk that on the whole internet pile.
Yeah.
Along with everything, and Love Story and everything else. 877-692-1027.
Are we done, Fezzi?
I think we're done.
Oh, jeez, I didn't even know.
Oh, yeah, we got a minute left. All right.
I was going to phones there. Oh, sorry for everybody left holding. I didn't know we were done there. I got to start paying attention to the show.
We are done. We will be back tomorrow.
We'll be back tomorrow.
And hopefully we'll be the winner of the O&A competition.
Al, we forgot to mention what we're doing on Friday, right?
Yes.
All right, so that's one of the things I need you doing for me during the show, okay?
Gotcha.
We won't have time. We have 30 seconds left now. All right, we're Ron and Fez back tomorrow at 7 o'clock.